now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy Coach Malachi in the building, and we back. Too Many Podcast. We back up in this bitch, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all let me know. Matter of fact, let me know how I'm sounding. You know, do I sound good or do I sound bad? Let me go over here and see. Well, yeah, I sound good. I heard it myself. I heard it myself. Yes, sir. Yes to the sir. I heard it myself. Okay. I just had to make show. You know what I mean? We like, not sure. We like to make show over here. You get what I'm saying? We like to make show. You dig? Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the family, man. Yeah. G5 said he not convinced. G5, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. It really do look that way, fam. Boy, I'm talking about them boys over there, them putos. You know what I mean? Not puto. No, listen, them putos over there, them putos, if you want to say it like a gringo, them putos over there. Them putos over there. Boy, ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. Listen. Yeah, that's that. I don't know why. That's that Mexican American blood. That can't be the Mexican blood. You know what I mean, y'all? You hear what I'm saying? That's that Mexican American blood. It ain't the American. It ain't the Mexican blood. I refuse to believe that shit. Can't be that got to be the watered down version. It can't be the Mexican blood. Nah, I can't. That's Mexican American. The Mexican American got cut on it. You know, he got a little cut on it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't 100% the real thing, you know, but yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is. As a matter of fact, you know, somebody, hold on, what you say, the Boston Don, what you say on the Boston Don? You say, Coach, it's American Mexicans. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that shit watered down. That shit watered down over there. Where you from, Sam? Where you from? Texas, right? He from Saint. Where he from? What part of Texas he from? Yeah, that shit watered down over there, boy. But listen. I don't piss off a lot of. Well, I can't really say a lot because it ain't a bunch of them. Shout out to Amaro. What's going on, fam? And I don't even want to say a lot. It's not even a bunch of them like that. But you know, the handful of Vergil Ortiz fans who come, you know, who be, you know, may say a little something about to me every now and then, ain't but a handful of them. Yeah, you know, my nigga boy, like that shit, that ain't that Mexican blood. See, I grew up, you know, I grew up watching them real Mexicans. You know what I mean? You know, the few years I remember Salvador Sanchez, because that was one of my uncle's favorite fighters. You know, Salvador, you know what I mean? Sugar Ray, you get what I'm saying? Like you know, back when I was a little whippersnapper, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, I think Ray Leonard was like in his early 20s. He tested the waters early. He fought Floyd Mayweather Senior in the 70s, like 77, something like that. Y'all know Ray, you know, decorated, you know, gold medalist, you know what I mean? Decorated Olympian, you know, y'all know Sugar Ray. Sugar. You get what I'm saying? You know, he's not the original Sugar. The original Sugar is Sugar Ray Robinson. But, you know, in order for you to be a Sugar, you got to be sweet like that. And Ray Leonard was sweet like that.
True.
Shout out to Big Mason. You know, Ray Leonard was sweet like that, so, you know, you dig? So it's kind of like, yeah, you know, Ray Leonard, now this nigga here. Like he really owned that. Ray Leonard will smile at you. He'll smile at you. He'll wink his eye at you and go to whooping your ass at the same time. I just saw a tweet by Shakur Stevenson. And this what I be telling y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. Did I retweet it? Let me see, did I retweet it? I think I retweeted it. Yeah, I retweeted it. Hey, Jamie. Hey, what Jamie? What my dog at? Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Oh, this gonna trip you out right here, Jamie. Oh, I got something for you, Jamie. Jamie, oh, I got something for you. Oh, I got something for you, Jamie. Yeah, I got something for you, dog. Got something for you. Yeah, I got something for you. Fam. Show enough to the do. Show enough to the do. You know what that mean? That mean I show enough do. I most surely have something for you. But in the hood, we say show enough to the do. I show enough to the do. Shout out to the lovely little Jessica. Lord have mercy. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm sitting back looking at, you know what I mean? Boy, Jamie, I got so far. I'm gonna leave it right here so I don't forget, because you know my ADD don't kick in. My ADD don't kick in now. So I'm just giving y'all a fair warning. It don't kick in, so you know, I'm gonna be all over the place today. But that's okay. Y'all should be used to that by now. Y'all know how I get down. True. Y'all know how I get down. I be all over the goddamn place. Shit, you know, ADD. I go to ADD to the left, ADD to the right. You know what I mean? Now I'm talking about the ADD. I should be talking about what I want to holler at Jamie about. See, I don't jump subjects again. But y'all, whoever been over here watching me for a while, y'all know how I am. I'm gonna go all over the world now. I'm gonna go all over the world. But I promise you one thing: I will be back to the original subject matter. True. Hey, Jessica. See, Jessica, no, I will come back to the original subject matter. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, but yeah, that ain't no Mexican blood right there. You know what? You are an American Mexican. I can't even call you Mexican American. You're American Mexican. That's what Boxing Don said. Cause that ain't no, you know, I'm used to seeing Mexican like Salvador, Julio Cesar Chavez, Finito Lopez, you know, Marquez, you know what I mean? Antonio Barrera, you know what I mean? What's my other main man name? I got his name, I got his face. Who Barrera? Dang, they fought 3 times. Who the fight is, man? What's my other main man from Mexico name is? Him and Barrera fought 3 times. Y'all know who it is. That was one of the baddest fights. They had a trilogy. That was one of the baddest fights I ever seen, bro. Them dudes was a motherfucker, man. Marquez and who the other dude was? Barrera. They fought 3 times. They had a yeah, man. Like, man, see that was them real Mexicans. I came up around the real Mexicans. This shit. These Mexicans today, boy. This shit fugazi to the mug. True. Eric Morales, that's who it was. Hey, good looking out, Jamie. Eric Morales. I came up around Mexicans like that, the real Mexicans. You know what I mean? And then the real black fighters as well, the Sugar Rays, the Haglers, the Larry Holmes. You get what I'm saying? You know, the other Mexican fighter, Mexican and Panamanian fighter, Roberto Duran. He's from Panama, but you got a little Mexican in him, got a little something in him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I'm just saying, and then we had the American Mexicans, the Mexican Americans, Oscar Dela Hoya. But Oscar was the golden boy, won the gold medal. Oscar fought everybody. He got his ass whooped. Now he did get his ass whooped in a lot of his step-up fights. He fought an old Chavez. Chavez was 75 when he beat him twice. You know, let's see. You know, they robbed Pernell Whitaker. He lost to Pernell. You know, Pernell got robbed. You know, shit. Tito whooped his ass. You know, they say Oscar really won, but nah, he lost them last 3 rounds. He lost them last 3 rounds, and he ran them last 3 rounds for a reason. What fighter do you know who, you ain't never seen Sugar Ray Leonard do that. Sugar Ray knew how to close the show. Let's get on this. Sugar Ray knew how to close the show. If Sugar Ray would have fought Tito Trinidad, you think Sugar Ray would have ran the 10th, 11th, and 12th round? Hell to the no.
True.
Hell to the no. You ran from Tito them last 3 rounds and cried, oh man, I got robbed. Nah, nigga, you ran the last 3 rounds. Yeah, you were boxing them good in the mid rounds, you know, and you in the first half of the fight. Some of them rounds was close. But yeah, man, you motherfucker, yeah, man, you know all your listen, all your majors. Bernard Hopkins had your ass pits and blood. You whooped Vargas. You whooped him. You did good on that. Vargas. Shit, they took turn whooping Vargas' ass. Let's see. Shit. I got to go back and look. You quit on the stool against Manny Pacquiao. Floyd beat you. Close fight, but he beat you. Manny made you quit on the stool. So, you know. I think after Oscar, a lot of that shit got watered down. Now, the one Mexican-American fighter that's really getting it down is Bam. Bam and David Benavidez. Them the two right there. Bam and David Benavidez. Them two right there. Them the ones you hang your hat on. Listen, if you want to hang your hat on somebody, if you love Mexican fighters, no problem. Hang your hat on Bam and David Benavidez. I'm just saying to me. A lot of rest of this shit, goddamn, rest of this shit, man. I'm like, man, what they got these Mexicans like these? Yeah, y'all ain't no real Mexicans, dog. I grew up around real Mexicans. I'm around them now. Grew up around some real now. Them ain't no. Shout out to Marcus. Nah, them ain't. Yeah, that shit, man, that shit fugazi than a bitch, dog. That shit fugazi. Watered down. I know I'm gonna piss about 5 or 6 of their fans off, but who give a damn? Who cares? I'm just telling it like a TI is. I got some receipts I'm finna show y'all. I want y'all to explain these receipts. I want y'all to explain these receipts. You know, the Mexicans I've watched, they grew up in the same day weigh-in, 15 rounds, smaller, 15 round, 8-ounce gloves, 15 round, 8-ounce gloves, same day weigh-in days. You know, and the reason why a lot of them dudes able to do the same day weigh-ins was because unless you was a freak of nature like Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns like what, 6'1", something like that. Undisputed welterweight champion of the world till Sugar Ray beat him. But a lot of them dudes they fought closer to their walk around weight. And they fought more often. So when you are an active fighter, doing the same day weigh-in really ain't that bad to you because you stay in shape because you're fighting 4, 5, 6 times a year or at least 3 times a year. You're fighting 3 times a year. You don't have a fight in January. You know what I mean? You have another fight in May. You have another fight in September. You get what I'm saying? And you may want to squeeze another fight in there by the end of the year. You know, so this why it was so easy for them to make the weight on same day weigh-ins because they stayed in shape because they was always active. You get what I'm saying? Because, listen, because it was always active. Versus a guy who fighting once a year or maybe even twice a year, in between time, he gonna do what? Let his weight blow up. His weight gonna balloon up. And then when it's time to fight, he having a fat camp. You get what I'm saying? I'm just showing that's why I tell y'all the criteria, the circumstances. When y'all go to comparing, that's why I can't look at Canelo and Crawford and Usyk and A New Way, and all these other dudes. Now, I see it's some close shit. I'm like, man, you know, that's why I say these dudes are the best of their era. I keep them in their era. But my guy, but I keep him in his era. Now, a lot of these fighters that's here right now, they would be able to fight in any era. I think Bud will be able to fight in any era. I think Usyk will be able to fight in any era. I think maybe a Bam or a Haney or a Shakur or Tank. I think all of them will be able to fight in any era. But guess what? Do I think they will be undefeated in any era? Hell no.
True.
Do I think they will be undefeated in any era? No. I don't see none of these niggas whooping Leonard. I don't see none of them whooping Leonard, Hagler, Duran, or the Hitman, or Wilfred Benitez. Can't forget about Wilfred Benitez. Wilfred Benitez, you know what? They should have had the 5 kings. They should have had 5 kings because Wilfred Benitez, he fought Roberto Duran. He beat him. He fought Sugar Ray Leonard. I think Ray Leonard stopped him in the 14th or 15th round. And he fought Tommy Hearns. I think Hearns stopped him late. Something like that. The only one he didn't fight was Hagler. You get what I'm saying? So shit. So when you look at it, I'm like, man, shit. I was thinking about that. I said they could have had 5 kings. You talking about Roberto Duran, you know, Wilfred Benitez, you know, Hagler, Hearns, and Ray Leonard. Shout out to Miss Steph. I don't never jump out that window. I never jump out that window and say, yeah, man, these dudes here, man, yeah, they would have, you know, I never do that. You know, because I don't know if these dudes can fight 15 rounds, same day weigh-ins, and 8-ounce gloves. And fight 6 times a year. Listen, I don't know if these dudes could have, matter of fact, I see a way a lot of these dudes moving down. I don't know if these dudes could have fought under those circumstances, and guess what? Not have title fights and non-title fights.
True.
And at non-title fights, when Ray Robinson lost to Jake LaMotta the first time, he moved back down. He moved up to middleweight to fight Jake LaMotta, lost the decision. Moved back down to defend his welterweight titles. He had a fight in between the rematch. 15 rounds fight. Same day weigh-ins. 8-ounce gloves. He had a fight in between the rematch. Guess when he had the fight? He had the fight 10 days after he fought, after he lost to Jake LaMotta.
True.
He had a fight 10 days or something like that after he fought Jake LaMotta the first time. He went down and beat him. And then guess what he did? He moved back up to middleweight and fought Jake LaMotta a week later.
True.
What nigga you know can do that in today's time? Name him. Name. Give me the fighter. I don't care where you from, where his race, religion, color, creed is. Give me a nigga who can do that right now. Same day weigh-in, 15-round fight, 8-ounce gloves, fight the same dude twice in 3 weeks, and in between that fight, have another fight.
True.
Motherfucker right now need time to recover. Yeah, I gotta recover, dog. That was a brutal training camp. Dog. And I've been away from my family. I need time to do this and recalibrate. Damn, nigga, you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. So so I want y'all to know when you bring that straw man argument to me, you're gonna lose every time. You're gonna lose every time, dog. That's all I'm saying. Anyways. Yeah, so He said, MB said, I don't think the commissioners allow that nowadays. Yeah, that ain't the point. I know they don't allow it nowadays, but my point is, when you go to comparing fighters today of that era, they would, you cannot forget that the circumstances that those fighters had to go through in that era. Could today's fighters go through the same circumstances and fight under the same criteria as a Ray Robinson, as a Henry Armstrong, as a Jack Dempsey, I don't even want to talk about Jack Johnson. That was some other shit. We don't even want to talk about Jack Johnson. Arguably, probably the greatest fighter of all time, really. You know what I mean? Jack Johnson, but that's a whole nother story. But you get what I'm saying? Yeah, shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. But you're right, NBA 13. I don't think the commissioners allow that no more. Because as soon as a fighter have a fight, they'll suspend him. They'll suspend him and say he can't fight for 6 weeks and all that, 6 months and all that shit. You know what I mean? So you're right about that. No, you know what? No, you're not right. You're right, but you're not right. I'm gonna tell you why. I went on BoxRec. You got some dudes who got like over 100 losses. You got dudes on BoxRec that got 50, 60 losses. They fighting 3 times a month. Literally. We pulled it up on this show. They fighting 3 times a month, dog. Some of them, like, one nigga he'll fight January 1st, and then he'll lose. But he lose a 4-round fight, but then he'll have another fight later on in the month, like January 25th or some shit. After coming off a loss he had 3 weeks ago. I'm dead ass serious, dog. I'm dead ass serious. Bro, like, hey, you get what I'm saying? Man, hey, shout out to my sister, man, the lovely Lisa Bales. Anyways, enough of that. You know what I mean? So, I already know the answer to a lot of this shit I'm saying. A lot of times I say some shit, I already know the answer to it. I'm like, nah, these dudes can't fight under that criteria, fam. Shit, these niggas be crying. You see, they crying about this criteria. If they crying on the 2025 criteria, I know goddamn well they couldn't have made it then. You know what I mean? So anyway, but back to Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz, Lord have mercy. Shout out to Karen Pete. What's going on, fam? Hey, Vergil Ortiz, Lord have mercy. Boy, I'm trying to tell. I know when a nigga hide behind this. I know when a nigga hide behind this promoter. Say, this motherfucker here, boy. God damn, this nigga here, boy. Hide behind the manager, hide behind the promoter, hide behind, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Hey, what it say? G5? G5 say them boys moving shaky. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Let me see what this fuck nigga is over here. Look like I got a fuck nigga in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, that's a fuck nigga. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you. Yeah. Anyways, I had got distracted. Sorry about that. Y'all know me. Anyways, yeah, man. So I'm looking at this shit, right? I say, man, like, you fought Erickson Lubin, no problem. You fought Mighty Mo Hooker, no problem. You fought Madrimov, even though he was sick, no problem. Anybody you ever tried to make a fight with or made a fight with, it was no problem. For some reason, this young man from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, named Jaron Boots Ennis, for some reason, y'all so-called tried to make a fight happen and welterweight, didn't happen. Okay, fine. I'm past all that. And 2025, well, we sent him an offer, when he was at welterweight to come up and fight me, and I said yes, and that's all I know. Okay, fine. All this, whatever. When I hear a nigga keep talking about the same shit keep reverting back to the same shit. Okay, look, man, okay, man, whatever. Whatever you say, you got that. Okay, what's going on right now at this very moment? Well, yeah, man, I have options, and we offered you the fight already 3 weeks ago. Okay, look, fam, I just said, misunderstand or whatever. Whatever you say, you're right. What does that have to do with right now? Not only that, I'm going to show you how bad I want this fight. I'm going to leave my city. I spoke to Wally and Gillo. I spoke to Gilly and Wallow. No, I don't need y'all to come with me this time. I spoke to Meek Mill, right? The one that was screaming. That was the one that was screaming in the room with Diddy, right? Yeah, Meek Mill. Ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. Shit. Then I saw him in the swimming pool, and he was looking like he was hurt. Like he was, like, it was like he couldn't walk, really, because I think, put it this way. There was a group by the name of Rex in Effect back in the day, right? They started out with Teddy Riley. They was out of Virginia. And they made a song called Rump Shaker. All I want to do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, something like that, right? We'll just say for PG purposes, because we got cheering. I watch the show, cheering, PG purposes. Sources say Meek Mill was in the room with Diddy, and there was a whole lot of rump shaking going on. It was a whole lot of boom, boom, and zoom. You know what I mean? And then he was screaming. I heard it because his bodyguard his bodyguard was recorded outside the door, and he said, man, they went there somewhere. They had to drink or whatever, some shit. Then. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting off topic, but I'm coming back to the original topic. So that's what I heard. But he told me, he told Lil Coochie, I can't bring you with me. You got lipstick on, nipple piercings, you got high heels, makeup, lipstick. And, I know you're hot. You wear chrome hearts and you influence people like Tank and all these other rap boxers to wear chrome hearts and shit. And don't worry about that, baby boy. Look here, I need you to chill. I gotta go take care of something. I'm going to San Antonio or wherever he went at. I'm going to wherever this nigga, San Antonio, wherever they went at. I'm going to where this nigga Vergil Ortiz from. I gotta go talk to the nigga, let the nigga know that I want to wallow. Cause I'm tired of them scandalizing my name and niggas in the streets of Philly, they talking shit about, they talking bad about it. They making my people look bad out here on the streets of Philly. Cause them niggas in Philly don't play. They'll put pressure on their own fighters. They'll tell them, dog, we don't like the way you're moving, my nigga. You're making us look bad. You get what I'm saying? So he went and saved face. Boots say, look, man, I'm in your city, fam. What's up? Walked in the ring. Say, look, man, I'm gonna make you pay for all that shit. Your daddy, your pappy, that's your daddy right there? Yeah, I'm gonna make you pay for all that shit your daddy and your scary ass manager been saying, and your trainer been saying. I'm gonna make you pay for all that shit, dog. I'm telling you, dog, my dog won't your ass. I'm trying to tell you, dog. You a flat-footed, come forward, typical Mexican fighter. I'm gonna show y'all what I do to flat-footed, come forward, pressure fighters like you. True. That's what he said. I'm like, shit, I know motherfucking well Vergil Ortiz ain't finna let this motherfucker come up in here and do that. Your energy was off. Yeah, no, we didn't say anything. We were just responding back to what you guys said. We were just responding back. Energy was off. Nigga, come to your house, step in the ring. Yeah, what's up? You supposed to yeah, what's happening, man? Yeah, no, I want that. Cause I'm gonna show you you ain't got what you think you got. You been fighting them tomato cans, fam. I don't fought better competition than you. Hey man, Dad, look, hold on. Rick Mirigian, that's your name, right? Rick Mirigian? Ain't you Vergil Ortiz's manager? Rick Mirigian, Vergil Ortiz, this for you. Vergil. I got to call it like I see it. Your manager works for you. Your manager do what you tell him to do, not the other way around. When Terrence Crawford fought Errol Spence, which came 5 years late, too late, but that's neither here nor there. What happened when it was time to happen. Because it probably wouldn't have been, I don't know. It happened when it's time to happen. But anyways, Spence was telling Crawford, man, call Al. You gotta talk to Al. Crawford trying to make a fight with Al Hammond. I been hearing niggas all online. Oh, Crawford ain't got no promoter. How he gonna make a fight? He ain't got no promoter. Guess what? Terrence Boyd Crawford has his own promotion company. This was the same people who said, oh man, he need to lead our promoter, Bob Bam. Bob Bam the reason why the fight ain't happening. It's his promoter. He lead the promoter. Oh man, how he trying to make the fight? He ain't got no promoter. You can't beat these niggas. They were arguing both sides of the coin, right? I remember it like it was yesterday. But said, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna go fight David Avocado for 10 million. BLK Prime. We ain't got that bread. Came back to the table. Al Hammond tripping again. Spence say, so I'm in Omaha. I'm at the scene of the crime was B&B Boxing Academy. The witnesses that were there were Bernie the Boxer, Coach Red, Saul. Who else was there? Bomac was there. Chet wasn't there. Chase. I think Chase was there. Chase was there. Y'all don't know who Chase is, but I said, man, that dude ain't finna fight you, man. Didn't the man tell you, goddamn it, you wasn't a part of the plans and all this shit there? He said, no, man, I'm talking to him now. I'm texting him. I've been going back and forth with him. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, look. He said, I ain't supposed to show you this, but look. So I physically saw it. I said, oh, okay, God. I said, man, that man ain't finna fight you, man. I told Bud, you ain't finna get that fight. But my point is this. Bud Crawford, boss, Errol Spence, boss, came together and said, nah, we finna make this fight happen. And they made it happen. And you know what they say? What they say on stage? They say, well, you know the old saying, when two fighters really want to fight each other, that's how fights get made. All I know, one dude came from Philly and came to your city after your fight and got in the ring. We're like, man, I want the fight. What's happening? He ain't say nothing about no A-side. He ain't say nothing about no Omnicash cow. He ain't say nothing about no, I want 10, 20 million. He ain't say nothing about none of that. But Vergil, your manager works for you. Not the other way around. That nigga do what you tell him to do. So if the fight don't happen, I'm not blaming Rick Mirigian. I'm not blaming your daddy. Vergil, I'm blaming you. You want to know why I'm blaming you? Because your scary ass hiding behind your team. What you say in public, but what you say behind closed doors is totally different. How do I know? Because your managers and your daddy, they talking like some B.I.H's. I got some receipts I'm going to show y'all. Why Vergil Ortiz's manager is scared to make the Jaron Boots Ennis fight. In a recent interview by legendary boxing reporter Dan Rafael, even though Dan got me blocked, but shout out to you, Dan. He explored the internal war that's going on between Vergil Ortiz's manager, Rick Mirigian, Oscar Dela Hoya, Eric Gomez, DAZN, and the Golden Boy as a record label staff and as a crew. True. According to Dan, Rick Mirigian, who is the manager of Vergil Ortiz, is doing everything in his power not to make this fight happen with Vergil Ortiz and Jaron Boots Ennis. It appears that he's demanding astronomical amounts of money to make this deal. Now check this out. He asked Erickson Lubin for astronomical amount of money. He asked Marjolaw for astronomical amounts of money. He asked Mighty Mo Hooker, Boychuk, who beat him, dropped him twice and got robbed. He asked him for no astronomical amounts of money, none of that shit. But when it comes to the boy from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Nigga, I need 10 million. I need a yacht in Florida. I need a private jet in New York. I need you get what I'm saying? I need stock options. I want a platinum food truck sitting on D's. Like, you got all these goddamn demands when it comes to this dude. But you ain't never had none of these demands with any other fight that you ever had. Make it make sense.
True.
My team told me this. My team told me that. Nigga, grow some nuts and talk for yourself. Your team work for you, Vergil. You don't work for your team. If you want to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, that fight can happen just like that. I know it and you know it. If it's a struggle, it's because you being a bitch and you hide behind your whole ass manager and your whole ass daddy. Don't worry, I don't want to interview. I don't give a fuck about nobody on that side. But I'm going to call it the way I see it. You hiding behind your manager. You don't want that fight. You scared. You ain't no real Mexican. You was born over in America anyway. You're American Mexican. Just call it the way I see it. I don't care nothing about your fans. You ain't got no fans. So the one or two you do got, I don't give a fuck about them. Just being honest with you. Fuck them.
True.
I'm calling the way I see it. Y'all know me, I'm team fuck the other side. I'm an equal opportunity pisser offer. Do you know what a pisser offer is? It's someone that specializes in pissing other people off. I'm good at it. I don't give a damn. Call me what you want to call me, SA. I give 25 bucks. You dig?
That's wrong, SA. That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Anyways. Back to what I was saying. As I said before, the last time I checked, the manager works for the fighter, not the other way around. The manager does what the fighter tells him to do. If this fight doesn't happen, I'm putting the blame squarely on Vergil Ortiz. This guy is clearly hiding behind his manager and his daddy. Literally. I think that's obvious. We've seen fighters like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence take the bull by the horns and make their own fight happen. Vergil Ortiz seems to be content with the status quo. If the team is scary, we know your dad is scary and we know your manager's scary. We know that. Oscar and Greg Gomez, they're kind of scary too. But they got to do what DAZN telling them to do. All y'all scary. We know how Golden Boy roll. Y'all specialize in fighting tomato cans, cherries, and bums.
True.
I saw how you pad Zerto Ramirez's record before he finally started fighting somebody. I saw how you pad Jaime Munguia's record before he started getting his ass whooped. We know how y'all doing it, Golden Boy. Ryan Garcia, the Instagram model, he lose all his step-up fights. Ain't never had won a title yet. Lose all his step-up fights. Now, he's knocking them out in selfies. I ain't gonna lie, he takes some of the meanest selfies in the game. Okay, I take that. Now, listen, when it comes to a selfie, Ryan Garcia, you are the selfie king.
True.
You are. Yes, you are. You are the selfie king. You are the selfie king. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, as I said before, if the team is scary, the fighter is following their lead. There's a lot that I can say about this subject matter. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot that I can say, right? But, in my opinion, when these big fights don't happen and all this drama and shit that be going on, this is why someone like a Jake Paul can be the face of American boxing. Because the cowards who run American boxing. The promoters is scared. The managers is scared. The fighters is scared. But you telling me these niggas is the best. You telling me, man, coach, this the next one. The next what? I don't see no Chavez in this nigga. I don't see no Finito Lopez in him. I don't see no Marquez. I don't see no Eric Morales. I don't see no Barrera. I don't see none of that blood in them. And these motherfuckers right here. Bam and Dave Benavidez, I can, I fuss with Bam. Bam and Dave Benavidez, I fuss with y'all. Now, if y'all start moving flow, I'm gonna be on your ass. Diddy. You know what I mean? But I fuss with y'all. I do. I like what y'all doing. You get what I'm saying? But I just gotta call a spade on this. Again, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. That's why Jake Paul faced boxing. This is what happened with American boxing. This is what happened with American boxing over here in America. This is what happened right here. What you see going on right now between these two. That's what happened. That's what killed it. That's why the networks backed out. Oh, I'm going to give you an annual budget and you're going to give me inferior fights, all this for throughout the duration of the contract. Let me tell y'all something. This how you knew boxing in trouble in America. When you see all of the networks pull out of it. What do I mean by that? The networks was financing the promotional companies. And the promotional companies were putting on fights with the network's money. As soon as the networks pull their money back and get out of the sport, these small promotional companies now, they got to hold their own nuts. See how different it look now? Why y'all can't put them same fights that y'all been putting on or put some bigger fights on or whatever? Because they ain't, they don't want to take that loss. But the networks got out of the game because they were losing money. They were losing money. You don't drop something that's a valuable asset to you. You don't drop something that, damn, you know what? That's a money maker for you. If you losing money rather than make money, it's time to tap out. There are no American networks that's involved in boxing right now. None. Everything is apps. Amazon ain't even involved. You say, well, what you talking about, Coach? Man, Amazon got PBC. No, PBC fights on Amazon. But Amazon ain't putting no money up for their fights. PBC paying for their own fights. You can tell that's why the shit look the way it look. That's public knowledge there. We did a whole show on that when they signed the deal. Amazon ain't giving them no Showtime budgets. No, what it is, okay, you got an independent distribution deal. Let me relate it to you guys to music industry. Because I was in the music industry. I had a P&D deal. Do you know what a P&D deal is, guys? A P&D deal is a pressing and distribution deal with a independent company, distribution company in Norcross, Georgia, which they now call the Greater Atlanta, by the name of Southern Music Distribution. I had a record I was doing real good on SoundScan in 2001 in Orlando. And they reached out to me. Mike Walker, a guy by the name of Mike Walker, he owned it. White guy. Mike, as I was thinking of two brothers, Mike Walker and Herbert Walker, right? And I went there and they were like, man, we want to offer you a distribution deal, man, this and that, yada, yada. I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, man, cool. He said, this, so you pop in where you at. We'll make sure that your records, we'll press them up and make sure your records get in these stores on consignment. Anywhere you popping at. The people go in the store and buy them. This one they had SoundScan. People go in the store and buy them. We're going to give you a certain percent. I was getting some good money off of that, right? But I wasn't selling like that. But I'm telling y'all what it is. But they didn't give me no budget. They didn't say, okay, look, we finna loan you $1 million, or loan you $500,000, or loan you $100,000. There was no money involved. It was, no, we gonna put this here. You do what you do. They go in there and buy. We take 30, you get 70 or something like that. It was something like that, right? I think I still got one of them contracts somewhere. I gotta find it. On Southern Music Distribution, I'm gonna show it to y'all. PBC got something. That's what they got with Amazon. It ain't no Jeff Bezos backing them, giving them a whole lot of. No, ain't none of that. It's not. You can pay us to host your fights on our platform. Pay us to host your fights on our platform. That's what that is. You can do that too. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, as I said before, you know, they're trying to make it seem like that, and the type of money that they're asking for is crazy. I'm going to tell you why. Vergil Ortiz ain't Canelo. Yet his manager and his dad want Canelo and Crawford type money in order to fight Boots. Both of these guys are not even known like that. Boots known. He known a little bit. He known more than Vergil. And Vergil, you know, he known, I'll put it away. Both of them on the side. We'll just say both of them known equally, for argument's sake. But these niggas ain't no mega stars. Ain't nobody spending big money to come watch them fight. You see what the ticket sales like for Boots and Vergil Ortiz when they fight each other. You see what the ticket sales, what the ticket prices are like. So we know they not that. But this fight will make them that, or get them a step closer to it. Because sometimes you may not be the big guy yet, and you may not be the big guy yet, but everybody in the sport know that you're a great fighter, he's a great fighter. Sugar Ray Leonard had to fight Wilfred Benitez. They fought in what? In the 70s, 77, 78, 79. I think 79, something like that. 79. 21, 22, 23, somewhere up in there. They was in between those ages. Somewhere around there. Ray Leonard was like, no, I want to fight this motherfucker, man. I ain't hear nothing about Ray Leonard manager talking about something. Nah, dog, you see what I'm saying? Damn, no, see what now, we gonna, this what we gonna need now. Hold on, this what we gonna need. What we gonna need now, this here, dog. We gonna need at least about, it wasn't none of that. Ray Leonard, I don't want to fight this motherfucker, man. I gotta go get him, dog. I'm not saying, you know, business, you know, they don't negotiate business. Of course they negotiate business. But I'm just saying, I see it clearly what's going on here. I'm just saying me. I don't expect anyone else to agree with me on this subject matter. My mind is made up. Can't nobody change my mind on my position based on the information that I'm receiving. So anyways, but Vergil Ortiz ain't no goddamn Canelo. Yet his manager want that kind of money, right? Let's listen to Dan Rafael's interview on X to see what he has to say. And we're gonna look at a lot of posts as well. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. Shout out to Kerry. Being a member for 4 months, he said he's the reason Dela Hoya is mad about Crawford retiring. He would have sacrificed Ortiz for the payday. This, you know, the crazy part about it is this. Dela Hoya made a video talking all that shit about Crawford. He's a tool, he's ABC, this and that. Now he made another video begging him to come back and fight. Like Oscar De La Hoya is a real, he rich. He's a real fuck nigga though. And we know he take it up to what with dildos, and we see how he is. Oscar De La Hoya is a real fuck nigga though. You gonna shit on a nigga in one breath for doing the same shit that you in essence did years ago, complained about, got video footage. Then you come out with a nigga stay in your place message backing Mauricio Suleiman. And then shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Then you gonna double back Crawford. Like, why you so worried about Crawford? What's up with Vergil Ortiz? You talk more about Crawford than you do Vergil Ortiz. I thought you was the president of Golden Boy. Some would say Golden Girls. You talk more about another nigga that retired than you do your own roster. I'm just, hey, Schoolo. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, am I missing something? Do we have a fighter by the name of Crawford that signed the Golden Boy Promotions that's actively fighting? Is there another Crawford in Boston that I'm missing? That signed the Golden Girls? Yeah, you know, I'm confused. You talking about another nigga who you don't even fuck with, and he don't even fuck with you. He wouldn't give a fuck if you was alive or dead. If you OD on coke that you like to snort. You got a whole roster. The 5 fighters you got on Golden Boy, you got about 5 or 6. Because Al Heyman took all of them from you. Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer, they took all your fighters. You got about 5 or 6, and Canelo left your ass. Canelo left you with the high heels and thongs. Tired of this shit, Buto. This motherfucker, every time I turn around, he's snorting coke. He's snorting coke and wearing thongs and wearing high heels. And he's shaking his flat ass for me. It's flat, Oscar. You don't have anything back there. It's flat. I looked already. And you tried to rob me. You made a backdoor deal with the DAZN to get all of this money. Signed me to a deal that I didn't even know nothing about. And he had to sue the DAZN and Golden Boy, Oscar. So you fucking your fighters. Canelo exposed that. Lost your fighters snorting coke at the wheel. But you worried about a nigga, a first ballot Hall of Famer that's not even on your roster. Motherfucker, no, he ain't even on your roster, fam. That's like, listen, that's like a artist, a rapper being signed to Bad Boy in the 80s when Diddy was Diddy. But he worried about what Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, man, Bow Wow over there signed to Jermaine Dupri, dog. Yeah, man, she Bow Wow. I don't like how Bow Wow moving. Dude, you got Craig Mack, you got Biggie, you got Total, you got 112, you got all these artists over there. Why are you worried about what Jermaine Dupri them doing? Yeah, dog. See, I don't even like how JD moving, dog. Yeah, man, and Bow Wow. You see what I'm saying? You know why he did the crip walk like that in his last video? See, I could have showed him a better move than that. Like, dude, don't you got to? What about what's going on with Bad Boy? Yeah, man. So yeah, that's some whole shit. Shout out to Florida Boy. Talking about quarter of a dub. He said from one Florida boy to another. He said, I appreciate your contribution to the sport and commentary, dog. He said, Boots up. He said, Boots next up. But he still have to show and prove. Yeah, I agree with that. He got to show and prove, but the man trying. Again, I'm not Team Boots. I'm telling you that right now. I swear to God, I'm not Team Boots. But at the same time, if a nigga moving right, I'm going to say it. If he moving wrong, I'm going to say it. I criticize Boots plenty of times. Him and his team. However, in this particular case, I can't speak for any other case. I can't speak for any case that may happen after this. I can't speak for any case that may have happened before this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this particular case. And and over here, we like to do things on a case by case basis. This particular case, I'm like, man, you know what, man? This boy Vergil, man, shaking like booty meat, man. Yeah, man, I gotta call it the way it is, man. Yeah, man, I told you, 2026, ain't nobody getting no pass. Anybody can get it. The black man can get it. The Dominican can get it. The Puerto Rican can get it. The Mexican can get it. The Mexican American can get it. The American can get it. The African American can get it. You know what I mean? The FBI, Foundation of Black American can get it. You know, the American Indian can get it. The Indian American can get it. Whatever. Ain't nobody getting no passes. The white man can get it. We don't give a damn. It is what it is. True. Yeah. Anyways, today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. I was just there today. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor Foster a round of applause. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I mean, man, it is what it is, fam. It is what it is, fam. It is what it is, man. Shit. What time that was? That was probably about Yeah, early in the morning. I think I smoked the bud yesterday morning. I got to go back to Omaha. I'll probably be going back to Omaha next month. Can't go this month, man. Just, man, these holidays and shit, man. You know how they are, man. God damn, these holidays and shit, man. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Ethiopian eyes. He said, I hear Bud Canelo 2020, September 2026. Where you heard that from? That's the $1 million question. I was talking to a friend of mine, well, my barber, right? He had an uncle. His uncle and there we were talking about the Canelo Crawford fight. No, we were talking about Jake Paul. When we talk about Canelo Crawford fight, and we talking about how Crawford whooped his ass and all that shit there, and they tried to rob him. Then we talking about the Jake Paul Canelo fight. The shit was funny. We talking about Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua fight. We talking about that, right? So the uncle, my barber uncle, he like 67 years old, 67. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Black men from the South, that's that age and older, are very, very blunt. And they view the world from a different perspective than someone who might have came up in my era and up. Because the world that they live in, they got a chance to see it like real raw. Like my mother. Like my mother. When I say raw, I'm talking about how America really is. And really was at that time, right? So their viewpoint of the world is different. He wanted he one of them, boy. Hey, he one of them uncles. You bring him around, yeah, man, he gonna be shit. Yeah, you bring him around, yo, bro, he gonna be talking about everything. Yeah, he up this, up that, you know what I mean? Crack of this and this and that, and I don't give a fuck. He was, oh, bro, man, I was there, man, shit. Man, he had me rolling today. Hey, shout out to Master Goku, shout out to T-Mac, shout out to Nod, shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, shout out to Freddie. Freddie, what's going on, fam? Yeah, he had me rolling today. I said, yeah, I don't give a fuck. But he was talking that shit, boy. So I grew up around a lot of older cats too. I like being around the old heads. When I was young, let me give y'all a little backstory about me. When I was younger, I never really hung around guys my age. The dudes I hung around was born in the 60s. So they was like 7 and 8 years older than me. Did you get what I'm saying? So, and then the old heads, the guys who were older, like in their 60s, around that time, like a lot of the old people love me. A lot of the older people, they love me. They used to love me back then. You know what I mean? Because I like being around I like soaking up that game. I was wild now. I was wilding in the street. But at the same time, a lot of shit that I was taught, it landed on fertile soil. It landed on fertile soil and not miry clay. And that's a parable that I got from my granddaddy, Mr. Kareem Abdul Muhammad. He say, brother, he said, when you're teaching, you want to plant your seed in fertile soil. You don't want to plant your seed in miry clay. Because when you plant a seed in clay, the seed ain't gonna take root to the soil and grow, and you know what I mean? It ain't gonna do that. If you plant your seed in fertile soil, the seed will get all the nutrients and the help that it needs in order for the plant to bust out the seed and grow in the ground and take root before you see it sprout up. He used to always tell me that. Did you get what I'm saying? So, you want to plant your seed in fertile soil, hold on. Shout out to Florida boy.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said for sure, you keep it 100. That's why folk rock with you. Yeah. I'm an old soul. I'm an old soul because I came up around older people. I have old school principles. Like for real though. But I'm not too old to the point to where I can't adjust to what's going on in today's time. That's why the young folks like me. The young folks like me because, I can take the old and the new and bring it together and make it look like, you know what I mean? So that's what they like. You don't want to be too old to the point to where you're out of touch. And you don't want to be too new to where you out of touch. Because if you too new, you out of touch. So the only thing you see is what's in your paradigm. And if you too old, you out of touch. Because what you see is what's in your paradigm. There's no middle ground. Did you get what I'm saying? Me, I represent the middle ground. True. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, man, y'all know what time it is, man. I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, I miss AB, man. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Hey, man, listen, man. Shout out to Booger Ray.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Hey, you know what I mean? Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here, folks. It is what it is, man. We know what we gonna do, man. Shout out to the face of boss.
Yeah. Oh, that look good.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Look here, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what, and listen, you get in trouble, you in the city of Tampa, or anywhere in this area, and you need somebody to come bond you out of jail, get in contact with my people at IT. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT bail bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT bail bonds at 813-231-2663. IT bail bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT bail bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Hey, shout out to the brother who sent me this. Somebody sent me this. Shout out to G5. G5 sent me a new video. Hey, y'all please send me these videos. Mama Hopefield back on Mill City Line. I got a whole show I'm going to do on Mama Hopefield this week. I'm going to wait after Crimmer. We're going to do it Friday. Crimmer. Y'all know what Crimmer is? Christmas. I know some people who call Christmas Crimmer. Yeah, man, wait, that Crimmer now. She Crimmer. Like if you like it's certain places in you can go to in Florida, in the South. Like I met this dude, I think I met where he was from. Was he from North Carolina? No, Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm in Beaufort, South Carolina. Joe Frazier's from Beaufort, South Carolina. I don't know if y'all knew that. That's where he was originally born and raised until he left and he ended up leaving and going to Philly and all that stuff there, right? And everybody, you know. A lot of people think he's from Philly, but he's from Beaufort. So I'm in Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm talking to this guy, right? This dude country than a motherfucker. I had trouble understanding what the fuck he was talking about. He said Crimmer. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Crimmer coming up, man. Crimmer. You know what I mean? Crimmer, he was talking about Crimmer and the churn. Yeah, the Crimmer and churn, they all over there down y'all. And I'm looking at this dude like, is he talking a foreign language? And then, you know, as time went on, I realized he said something about presents and gifts. And that's when, he talking about Christmas. Oh, he talking about the Christmas holidays. Oh, okay. He couldn't say Christmas. He said Crimmer. You know, I didn't know what the fuck Crimmer was. Crimmer? What the fuck is Crimmer? Shit, this nigga talking about Crimmer. Shit, what the fuck is that? Is that a new dance or that's a new virus that's out? Do I gotta go get a shot or what? Like, what is that? What Crimmer? You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Umar.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
It's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dancing in the light. With my snow bunny love. We're party by the night.
see your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
listen. To all of my revolutionary brothers out there, I want y'all to forgive me. Please forgive me. To all of my revolutionary brothers out there, to all of my revolutionary sisters out there, I want y'all to forgive me. I have a sin to confess. I normally don't do this because I'm not a Catholic, but I have something I need to confess. We just played a song called Snow Bunny Love by Lennon Honor, Dr. Umar Johnson, featuring Dr. Umar Johnson. Snow Bunny. Bro, I'm in the gym today. I did 10 sets of dips and 10 sets of pull-ups. I did 100 pull-ups. You know what? Yeah, I did 100 because I did 10 sets of 10 pull-ups, 10 sets of 10 dips, 25. 25? My bad. 20. No, it wasn't 25, it was 20. The first set was 25. The rest of 9 was 20. And I think, no, you know what? Then I think like the last 3, I ended up breaking down to like 15 because it was like, shit was, my chest was on fire. I saw a white man. I swear to God, dog. I don't know what it was on fire. Women in that bitch today, dog. I'm in the gym today, dog. We already got some fine ass women that work there. I'm talking about they need some honey dips. You get what I'm saying? That's why I smoke weed and I smoke some weed and have my headphones on. I be trying to, you know what I mean? Trying not to get distracted. I come in there to get my swole on. Bro, let me tell you something. Man, I saw that white girl today, man. This white woman today, man. She was so goddamn fine, dog. I swear for God, she was fine. True. My nigga, listen, I don't want nobody to get mad at me. What I'm gonna say today. Bro, this white, bro, she ain't had no BBL, nothing. She had to be like in her maybe 30s or something like that. Man, she was fine as all outdoors. True. My bro, I had to cut my workout short because I had no, I had no got weak. I had no got weak at that moment in time. I'm like, oh my God, listen, I was doing pull-ups, right? Then I did the last set of pull-ups and dips. Then I went over to the Smith machine because I was doing leg extensions. And I was supposed to do like 10 sets of leg extensions, but she was right there. She was right there. What she was doing? I think she was doing tell you what she was doing. Oh, she was doing, yeah, she was doing I think she was doing triceps. She was doing triceps with the ropes, right? And then hold on. Let me back it up. Bro, I swear, bro, she was fine. But when I say she was fine, my nigga, now for me to be talking about this on the show, she had to be fine. I grew up in a pro-black household. You get what I'm saying? So, that's a no. Bro, I ain't tell you something, boy. Hey, then another one. Then check this out. Then I'm doing pull-ups. I ain't even tell you about this. I'm at the pull-up bar. I'm doing pull-ups and dips because it's a Smith machine. It got a dip bar and a pull-up bar. I'm doing pull-up. It's this sister. This is sister, man. She was probably about 5'8". Man, she was thick. My nigga, I'm talking about red bone. She was thick, dog. And she had some shit on, like some spandex on, right? Now I'm right there. And she like this here, right? So she can see me out of peripheral. Now I'm not looking. I'm trying that love like, man, Lord, can't be looking now. Come on now. You know what I mean? I'm surrounded, bro. It was just a bunch of honey dips in that day. I don't know if the day was honey dip day or what, but it was never honey dips in that bitch. Bro, this girl, she was bending over in front of a nigga. Bro, then she kind of like, I could have kind of like, she had the headphones, kind of like she looked back a little bit, and I had bro, cause I'm having these flashbacks, cause I don't know if y'all know, I was a chicken hawk back in the day. You know what a chicken hawk is? A chicken hawk is someone that he be on them. Like every time I saw a chick, I'm shooting at her. You get what I'm saying? My preference is what I like. I'm shooting at her. You get what I'm saying? Cause my game's strong. I got turned down. I get win some, lose some. But I'm shooting at them. Again, I ain't. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, man, So I had to left that. I finished that up. I leave and go to the Smith to do the leg extensions. That's when I see the white woman. True. So I went from the sister, fine, thick as all outdoors. And the white chick was just I'm talking about, bro. I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna cut this shit short. I was supposed to do 10, right? I think I did like 2 cents. I got up and left, man. Let me get the fuck up out of here, man. True. Yeah, I said, let me get the fuck up out of here, man. There you go, man. Hey, let me get up out of here, man. This shit right here, boy. God damn, what the fuck? Hey, you know what I mean? I've been coming to the gym for years, but all these honey dips. Where all these honey dips coming from today? What is this Christmas? This is the Christmas honey dips, or you get what I'm saying? Like, where all these honey dips come? Shit. Boy, shit, nigga, I had no guy weak at. Hey, Jamie, I had no guy weak at the knees, boy. Look, hey, remember how that dude fell down in front of Floyd and say, after my God, I respected y'all. Remember that? Remember how the dude got weak? Man, shit, I almost had one of them moments. True. Hey, I almost had one of them moments. Man, let me get backeth away from me, Satan. Backeth. Do not tempt thee. Do not tempt thee. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I swear for God, bro. I'm like, man, shit. Backeth away. Do not tempt me. But listen, I needed some prayer. Hey, Schoolo, but I needed some prayer today.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Yeah, but I needed some prayer today, boy. This shit was, boy. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Hold on. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I needed. Hey, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Listen, I needed some prayer. Hey, Jamie, boy, I needed some prayer today, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm like, man, I remember I was growing up. I remember I was growing up, goddamn it, I ain't see none of this shit. Let me see. I remember I was growing up, I ain't see none of this shit. Hey, what did it say, Steph? She said, yes, coach, I'm sending you prayers and extra prayers. You can't, he said, can't get you distracted. Yeah. I don't need no distraction, you know what I mean? Hey, Ron, Ron, it was rough one today, boy. Boy, Ron, I can't even sit here in front, boy, today, boy. It was like, man, shit. Whoo, Lord have mercy. I was like, God, I felt like, hey, Ron, I felt like Fred Sanford. That's a troll here. I felt like Fred Sanford. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. Listen, with Big Booty Judy and a thick white girl. True. Boy, Big Booty Judy, man, I had Big Booty Judy right there. And man, and oh my God. I was like, God damn, boy, like this shit right here, bro. I was, man, shit, I was having a weak moment. It happens. It happens. brother, I know you ain't finna sell out the revolution, brother. Say, brother. Hey, y'all remember that time? I was telling y'all about when I was in Miami, and I came up out of mosque number 47 in Tampa, and I was in Miami, and Minister Abdul Rahman was why is my screen freezing? Why my screen keep freezing? My screen keep freezing on YouTube. I don't know why. Why it keep freezing on YouTube? I noticed that. If it freeze, guys, that ain't me. That's that ain't my shit, because everything running smooth on this end. I'm looking at my internet speed. My internet speed looking good. Let me see what's up. Oh, let's see my speed, my upload. I don't want to do this. Yeah, I said my internet connection is very fast, so I don't want to do this. I don't want to turn off My VPN thing. Yeah, I don't want to turn that off, but yeah, I ain't gonna turn it off because I remember every time I turn that off. When I turn it off, God damn it, it seems like motherfuckers be trying to hack this live. They be trying to hack the live. Y'all remember we were having internet troubles, and I was like, man, I think somebody, we had it like a couple of times. We had it a few times. I said, man, I think motherfucker trying to. I want a motherfucker trying to. It only happened when I spoke about certain subject matters. Let me do this though. Let me turn this. Y'all bear with me. It's gonna freeze a little bit. Hold on. Let me disconnect right now. All right, I just disconnected. Let me see. I just disconnected it. So yeah, I just disconnected it. So let me see what it look like from this point forward. And we go to if it go to pausing and freezing again, then what I'll probably do, I'm gonna just turn it back on. I just disconnected it though. So I do that to keep a motherfucker. You don't want a motherfucker to do no crazy shit on your stream. You did. So anyways, let me show y'all this. Hey Jamie, no, this what I got for Jamie. Hold on. This what I got for Jamie. This what I got for you. Tell that I had something for you. This is on X. Shakur Stevenson, he said, why nobody told me Marvin Hagler was this cold? Great jab, solid movement, great on the inside, and turn to a dog when it's time. Hey, Jamie, remember I told you, I said, man, these, I don't like a lot of these young niggas, I don't even respect like that in boxing because they don't know nothing about their history. Because Shakur say a lot of dumb shit when it come to boxing. When he go to talk about the old school, the greats, he said some crazy shit about Sugar Ray Robinson. He was saying crazy shit about Ali, this and that. He don't even watch these dudes. He know nothing about them. Outside the name, he haven't even studied these guys' body of work. These young fighters don't know their history. This what I'm saying. They don't know their history. So when they say dumb shit, you gotta kind of like give them a pass because they ignorant. This dude is a silver medalist. Shakur been boxing for years now. He didn't know nothing about Hagler. Jamie, he knew nothing about Hagler. Why no didn't tell me Hagler was this cold? Why should we have to tell you Hagler was that cold? You should already know. You should have been studying Hagler. You should have knew about Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Duran, Winfred Benitez, Rafael Gomez. You should know about these dudes. You are a boxer. This is your field. It's like a running back getting drafted into the NFL. But he don't know who Eric Dickerson is. He didn't know Barry Sanders was cold on the field. He didn't know Emmitt Smith. He didn't know Marshall Faulk. Man, why y'all ain't tell me Marshall Faulk was that good? Bro, hey, Jamie, that's crazy. Shout out to Green Eyes Peace. She said, Malachi, no bunny hopping. Bro, listen, that's crazy. Ron, he say Shakur's still a puppy. He better find, bro, that's crazy though, fam. Hagler from Newark, New Jersey. I think he moved from Newark after the riots or something. They moved up to Massachusetts, something like that. Bro, you can't make this. See, Jamie, now it makes sense. We gotta get it. We gotta get a young nigga. I gotta give him a pass now because they ignorant. Yeah, they don't know no better. They don't know no better. What it say, Squirrel? He say they don't want to know the history. That's the problem, Coach. You hit the nail right on the head. Hey, what you say, J-Rob? He said I was literally about to say that, Coach. I never seen Barry play live, and he my favorite running back of all time. Hey, I'm just saying, fam. Hey, shout out to Steph. Miss Steph, what's going on? Bro, like, He say, why nobody told me Marvin Hagler was that cold? Oh, well, let me go ahead and... Anyway, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Hey, boy, some niggas bad. Boy, they hot about this, boy. Hey, hold on. I got to show y'all this right quick. My mind jumping everywhere. Hold on. Hey, Steph. Hey, Steph, I got to show you this, Steph. Hey, Steph, see, this what it is. Hold on. Steph, this what it is right here. See these honey dips right here? Now, these the ring girls for the MVP. Hit this. It's an MVP model's reaction to Anthony Joshua getting in the ring. Hey, I'm sitting there, look at this. See, them niggas don't like that shit. Nigga, every time I turn around, man, why this he got all the honey dips, dog. What they saying him? He ain't all that. And you get what I'm saying? They act like his chest really ain't that big. He really ain't chiseled. He really ain't in Shango shape. Shit, I look way better. I got to do hit me up. He hit me up on X. He hit me up on X or something like that. He was talking cash shit. We did a show. He sent me a DM. He said, man, F AJ ain't this and that, coach. And he the bar knocked him out, this and that. And I say, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What I got to do with the honey dips, fam? Like the honey dips, the women love them. What I got to do with the subject matter of the show? When I was talking about, man, you can market the women right here in America. What I got to do with that? Bro, he was hating hard. He was hating hard. He sent me a DM talking about AJ. He didn't send me a DM talking about Alicia Baumgartner. He didn't send me a DM talking about the MVP models. He sent me a DM talking about AJ, how much he didn't like AJ. Hey, Lisa, you can't make this up. True. Hey, Lisa, you can't make this up. Poncho, he say Joshua seemed like he got sugar in his tank. Well, if you think Joshua got sugar in his tank, then Tyson Fury was the one that was caught kissing, what the fighter was he kissing the mouth? When he came, he fought him in America. When he came back out of retirement, he had 2 fights. He had 2 fights. Like Tyson Fury was the one that kissed a man in the mouth. In the ring. He the one that was, every time you turn around, he talking about how big somebody Johnson is and all that stuff there. If AJ seemed like he got sugar in the tank to you, what do you think about Tyson Fury? Just saying. I get it, fam. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I know. I feel it. I feel your pain. I get it. Like the women in the chat know what that is. The women. I haven't heard one woman say it looked like AJ got sugar in his tank. Guess what? The women in the chat, based on that comment you just left, the women in the chat know what that is. I ain't got nothing to say. The women know. Let's see. Let's go over it. Hey, do Alicia Baumgartner think? Do Alicia Baumgartner think he got sugar in his tank? I'm just saying, B. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, B. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. I got one more for you. Check this out. Y'all, hold on. Y'all remember this one? Walked right by, she walked right by Floyd. Didn't even see him. This her right here. Now, this the picture I was telling y'all about. Look how she backed it up on AJ. Look at her right arm. Look where her right arm at. AJ looking this way. AJ had to reach over to pull Floyd in the picture. I bet she don't feel that way. Listen. Look at that chick right here walk right by Floyd. I bet she don't feel that way, Floyd. Look at that. He got to reach over the ground floor to involve him in the picture again. Yep, I bet she don't feel that way. Hold on, look at her. Floyd sitting right there trying to, look at her. She walk right by. Guess what? I bet she don't feel that way. Hey, Coco, sir, see, I bet she don't. But she didn't even look at Floyd. Look how Floyd looking. He got to reach over and pull him in the picture. I bet she don't feel that. Listen, I know what it's about.
True.
I know what it's about. I know, bro. I know. I get it, fam. I get it. I ain't mad at you, fam. I damn sure ain't mad at you. Anyway. Check this out. Here we go, right here. Here goes Rick Mirigian, Mirigian, or whatever his name is. He said, we're not eyeing Boots, Ortiz, and anyone in the top 5. He said Ortiz and anyone in the top 5 works for a big fight, and when an offer comes along, then we will go from there. So he's saying ain't no offer came along. I think Ortiz Spence at Cowboy Stadium becomes the biggest fight in Texas history. Based on what? Ortiz and Spence becomes the biggest fight in boxing history based on what? Spence ain't fought in over 2.5 years. Vergil Ortiz ain't even a draw. He act like Vergil Ortiz Canelo. You did a good little crowd your last fight. Wasn't no sellout, but you did a good little crowd. But dude, the nigga ain't known like that. He known in Texas around there, but he ain't known like that. So an American-Mexican fighter, can't call you Mexican-American because you ain't got no, you know what I mean? It'll be disrespect for me to call you that. Who barely known, it's going to be the biggest fight in history with Errol Spence, a guy who's coming off of a brutal knockout loss. And he ain't fought in 2.5 years. But the dude that's right in front of you, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he's right in front of you. Literally. That ain't the biggest fight? You can't make this shit up. To this day. Anyways. So he said, I think Ortiz and Spence at Cowboy Stadium becomes the biggest fight in Texas history. My bad. He say, but if someone can afford Ortiz Boots or Ortiz Crawford, then here's my number. Now, I think this is from a few, not too long ago. You mean the same Crawford y'all ducked twice? The same Crawford that Vergil Ortiz admitted on DAZN after, was it after? Yeah, after the Erickson Lubin fight. He said, yeah, man, my dad, you know, my dad would tell me, he'll say, with that performance, you did good, but with this performance right here, your last performance, you're not going to beat Crawford that way. And I think Akam Barak was interviewing him or somebody was interviewing him from the ring. He said, he said, yeah, my dad is very honest. He told me I wouldn't beat Crawford. You know, if I fight this way, I gotta fight a perfect fight and all that stuff there. So this what Vergil Ortiz said out of his mouth. We played it on the show. Rick Mirigian. That Crawford you talking about? The one you niggas turned down on multiple occasions at welterweight. Okay. And then you saying Boots. Boots right there, he said if someone can afford Ortiz and Boots. Well, who afforded Ortiz and Erickson Lubin? Let's hear what Dan Rafael had to say. Let's do this. Now, this was October. Anyway, hold on, but let's go here. Here go Dan Rafael. Hey, Jamie, listen to this.
I mean, right now,
I want you to listen to this, Jamie. Y'all listen to this. Check this out. Now, this is a reputable reporter, Dan Rafael. He's been in the game a long time. He got me blocked on Twitter, but that's okay. I ain't tripping. Let's see what Dan Rafael got to say.
Everything, and I've talked to both sides about this. My understanding is that when it comes to the Matchroom and Boots Ennis, they're good to go. Eddie has been saying that even for the last month, probably since Boots' last fight.
He said, my understanding, when it comes to Matchroom and Boots Ennis, they're good to go. There's no issues. They with whatever, right? This is what he's saying. Let's continue.
Discussions between Matchroom and Golden Boy, I don't think they have like a signed contract necessarily, but they are definitely on the same page. They understand the parameters, how they're going to do it, what they're going to do, where they're going to do it, all that business.
So he said, Matchroom and Golden Boy, they got to understand it. Everything good and kosher with Matchroom and Golden Boy. Let's continue.
And of course, DAZN, which is the broadcaster for both Golden Boy and for Matchroom, has heavily involved.
So he said DAZN, who is the network for Matchroom and Golden Boy, they are heavily involved in this fight as well. Negotiations. Let's continue.
And I think they've laid out what their perspective is. The issue in making the match is strictly down between Eric Gomez and Oscar De La Hoya from Golden Boy and Rick Mirigian, who is the manager for Vergil Ortiz. And they're fighting a bloody war in the board.
He said the issue is Oscar De La Hoya, who is the head cocaine sniffer in charge of Golden Boy, who is the head high heels wearing, fishnet black pantyhose, makeup, wig, lipstick, thongs wearing, CEO of Golden Girls, and Eric Gomez. He said the issue is with them and Vergil Ortiz's scary ass manager, Rick Mirigian. He scared that boy hard pump Kool-Aid. True. That boy hard pump Kool-Aid. And guess who else hard pump Kool-Aid? Vergil Ortiz. You want to know why I say that? Because he hiding behind him. The manager works for the fighter, not the other way around. We saw a fight get made between Crawford and Errol Spence. Like that. We saw that fight get made. Hold on. We saw that fight get made when two fighters came together and really wanted to make a fight happen. See, one thing about me, right? I ain't, again, I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your fan base. I don't give a fuck about the interview, your promotion. I don't care about none of that shit. That shit don't help me pay nothing in this house. But I am gonna tell it like I see it. And the way I see it, somebody's scared. And it looks like Rick Mirigian is terrified. We already know Vergil Ortiz Senior scared. He let that be known. Robert Garcia let it be known too. And I like Robert Garcia. He was a good fighter, hell of a trainer. But boys, you get what I'm saying? So I got to call a spade on this. Again, I don't mind ruffling feathers. I don't know these motherfuckers. So let's continue.
Laid out what their perspective is. The issue in making the match is strictly down between Eric Gomez and Oscar De La Hoya from Golden Boy and Rick Mirigian, who is the manager for Vergil Ortiz. And they're fighting a bloody war in the boardroom over the money for that fight. And if they can't get it worked out, the fight's not going to happen. And Rick has taken a scorched earth attitude about it. And Oscar and Eric are not going to lay down about it. And they're bickering back and forth like cats and dogs. And hopefully that's just the sort of making of the sausage, and they'll get their shit together and get it done. But I know both of them. I know Eric and Oscar and Rick really well. And they're good at what they do, but they're very, very stubborn people as well. And so sometimes that gets in the way of actually getting a deal done. Between
man, ain't nobody trying to hell that. Well, he's speaking from a position of he has a good relationship with Eric and Oscar De La Hoya and Rick Mirigian. Guess what? I ain't got a relationship with neither one of them. Fuck Rick Mirigian, fuck Oscar De La Hoya, fuck Eric Gomez, fuck Golden Boy as a record label staff and as a crew. And if you want to be down with Golden Boy, then fuck you too. True. I don't give a fuck. This shit right here. Let's hear this one. Let's hear this one more time uninterrupted.
I mean, right now, everything, and I've talked to both sides about this. My understanding is that when it comes to the Matchroom and Boots Ennis, they're good to go. Eddie has been saying that even, for the last month, probably since Boots' last fight. Discussions between Matchroom and Golden Boy, I don't think they have like a signed contract necessarily, but they are definitely on the same page. They understand the parameters, how they're going to do it, what they're going to do, where they're going to do it, all that business. And of course, DAZN, which is the broadcaster for both Golden Boy and for Matchroom, has heavily involved. And I think they've laid out what their perspective is. The issue in making the match is strictly down between Eric Gomez and Oscar De La Hoya from Golden Boy and Rick Mirigian, who is the manager for Vergil Ortiz. And they're fighting a bloody war in the boardroom over the money for that fight. And if they can't get it worked out, the fight's not going to happen. And Rick has taken a scorched earth attitude about it. And
he said Rick is taking a scorched earth attitude about it. Guess what? That's when it's time for the fighter. They say, hold up, swole up, lick here, baby boy. Same thing Errol Spence did with Al Heyman. Call Al, cap. I'm the big fish. Strap season. Hold up, Al. Man, Crawford told me that he been talking to you all the time, and you've been putting all kind of roadblocks there. Yeah, look here, man. Check this out. Spence, listen. I told you to leave that nigga from Omaha, Nebraska alone. I don't know what it is about it. I want you to fight Keith Thurman, and then once you beat Keith, we gonna get you to fight with Canelo at 164-pound catch weight. That's the plan. Man, no, Al, man, I ain't fighting no Keith, man. Listen, I had to go all the way to the UK to get a shot at the title, man. When he had the WBC belt, he fought me. Floyd Mayweather told him to fight me first when he was the mandatory to Floyd, and he didn't want to fight me. And so, fuck Keith, I ain't fighting him, Al. I told you that. Look here. Tell you something. You gonna fight this nigga. You gonna do what I tell you. What's gonna be consequences? Man, Al, look here, man. You work for me, man. Crawford told me you work for me. He told me don't listen to you, man. Don't work for me. So how you gonna listen to Crawford, man? I told you that his style is all wrong for you. Oh, so you don't think I can beat him? You don't think I can beat him? No, I don't think you. Yeah, I tell you what, Al, fuck that. I'm finna fight myself. And he made that fight. Because Al Heyman works for the fighter. The fighter don't work for him. The manager works for the fighter. That's when Vergil Ortiz, this is why I say I'm blaming Vergil. Because once Vergil Ortiz here, damn, I got all these records going on. Man, look here, man. Let me step up to the forefront. Look, what's the issue is going on right here? We want $10 million. Look, Rick, I don't need no $10 million. I ain't never got paid $10 million for my life. You know what I mean? Y'all been, I ain't making no hell of no hole. I ain't breaking the bank over here at Golden Boy, because I ain't, now my biggest payday was, I think, when I fought on Turkey on the Sheet card or something like that. I think he fought on Turkey card or something like that. Yeah, man, but I ain't, I want to make this fight happen, man. So let's meet them halfway. I ain't got no problem with that. Let's make the fight happen. No, man, fuck that, man. Look, you gonna get your ass whooped. You better be worth you getting your ass whooped. We want $15 million. Wait a minute, Rick. I heard you wanted 10. Now you talking about 15? Yeah, man. This is a mega fight. You do know we can make the fight with Spence, at Dallas Stadium. Look, man, that was just some shit we said to try to, you know what I mean? Like, Rick, we ain't got nothing going on with the people of DAZN say they not interested in that fight. They're not interested in Vergil Ortiz fighting the dude coming off a knockout loss 2.5 years ago. He ain't fought in 2.5 years. How you sell that? How you sell that fight? Everybody in their mama think Errol Spence is washed. And there's a reason why he ain't been back in 2.5 years. But you gonna sell that to everybody in Texas. You gonna trick the people in Texas that Vergil Ortiz and Errol Spence is the biggest fight in Texas, and he coming off a knockout loss and he ain't fought in 2.5 years. And everybody know that the only reason why you want to fight him because you look at Spence as a duck in the water. He ain't fought in 2.5 years, coming off a knockout loss. This the perfect time to get him. So we know what that's all about. You don't want to fight the live dog out of Philly, but you want to fight Spence. And guess what? We ain't gonna be hearing none of that shit, none of that. But I need $10 million and all that, and all kind of crazy money for Spence. You ain't gonna hear Rick Mirigian. He ain't gonna be on Twitter saying nothing. Him or Vergil Ortiz Senior. You want to try to cherry pick Spence. That's what they doing over there.
True.
Hey, that's what they doing over there. You want to try to cherry pick Spence. Yeah, dog, you know what I mean? Yeah, he coming out. You know what I mean? He coming out. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Oscar, do you think we can get the Spence fight? Errol Spence? Yeah, that'd be another black fighter in the night. Yeah, that's a big name too. We can get him and, yeah, you know what, Vergil, you're thinking. That's a great idea. We can get Spence and we can entice him to come out. Oh, Vergil, you'll beat the shit out of him. He's flat-footed. He puts all his weight heavy over his body. Oh, he's perfect for you. It's going to come forward. You come forward. You'll knock him out easy. He hasn't fought in over 2.5 years. Let's see if the public gonna bite on it. Yeah, man, you know what I think? What you think? Yeah, man, I think me and Errol Spence, that'd be the perfect fight. That'd be the biggest fight in the history of Dallas, Texas, dog. We can fight that, and we can do about 95 to 100,000. Me and Spence. Sir, you can't even do 1/10 of that by yourself. You barely doing 1/10 of 100,000 by yourself. Barely. So where the other 90,000 gonna come from? Or the other 80,000 gonna come from? Well, you know me, Spence, you know what I mean? Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I see what's going on. I see exactly what's going on. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I damn so get it now. Shit, nigga, tell me you're scared without telling me you're scared. The manager terrified. The manager terrified and the fighter glad of it. Cause let me tell you, like me, I'm a vocal person. If it's some shit I want and I got a manager, I'm like, you ain't got no faith, no, I want this dude, bro. I can whoop this dude, fam. Tell I can whoop this dude, man. I don't need no astronomical amounts of money. We ain't asked for astronomical amount of money to fight Erickson Lubin. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold on. Let's pull this shit up before I drop these phone lines. This is a big fight. Yes, it's a big fight, but it ain't no mega fight. It's a big fight. Two young mofos need to get in the ring and fight each other. High stakes fight. Boots ain't got no belt. Vergil Ortiz ain't got no belt. Well, y'all got a belt, but y'all not the champions. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's look up. Let's look up where Vergil Ortiz at. Oh, they got Janet back, drug cheating ass. Let's see. I gotta look this shit up. See. Gotta look at and listen, man, ain't nobody getting no passes, bro. Fuck that. Might lose some along the way. It's fine. I don't give a fuck. Kick rocks. You ain't asked for a whole lot of money when you fought Erickson Lubin. You ain't asked for a whole lot of money when you fought Majamal. That was your highest payday, thanks to Turk Out the Sheep. When you fought Boachuk, you ain't asked for a whole lot of money. What about Thomas Delorme? What about Frederick Lawson? What about Michael Kennison? What about the Mean Machine? Mighty Mo Hooker? How much money? We ain't heard nothing about Rick Mirigian when Vergil Ortiz was fighting those dudes. We ain't heard nothing about, yeah, man, you let doggone Michael Kennison know. If he want to fight, dog, we gonna need 10 mil. Or we gonna need this and that. We ain't heard none of that. But when it comes to the boy from Philly, now goddamn it, yeah, woo, Lord, like, damn, this nigga want to fight this nigga, man. And then goddamn, we saw what Crawford did to Canelo, and Boots supposed to be Crawford 2.0. He might give us a 2.0 ass whooping.
True.
Shout out to Tila. Yeah. I know what you're gonna say. Well, coach, man, them dudes ain't got the skill. I'm like, that's what it is, then, fam. Just say that's what it is. Yeah, dog, this nigga from Philly, motherfucker, stylistically, he a nightmare for us, man. There's a good chance we can lose this fight. There's a good chance we can win this fight, but we not willing to take that risk right now. See, that's what they saying. His manager is saying, because the manager represents the fighter. And if the manager is saying it, then that's what the fighter and his team, but that's what the fighter and his daddy believe. The manager's talking to the dad. The dad told Vergil, don't worry about it. I'm gonna work everything out with Rick. Don't worry about it. I'm handling everything from here. Vergil like, okay, dad, just see what you can do. Now the Vergil Ortiz Senior and Rick Mirigian, they shaking like booty meat. Yeah, man, wait, man, see what you can do to try to get us out this fight, man. I told him we wanted. How much money you told him we wanted? Yeah, we gonna need a boatload of money for this one, boy. Like this one here, boy. Like, you know what I mean? We risking it all. We gonna need a whole lot of more. A whole lot of more. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna need a whole lot of that there. We need a whole lot of that there in order to make this fight. That there? Yeah, we gonna need that there to make this fight. Oh, okay. That there. We gonna make, so that's what we need. Yeah, we gonna need a whole lot of that there to make this fight right here. Cause this, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga right here, boy, I don't know this. You know what I mean? I get it. I trust me, I get it. I know what it is. Hold on, I'm finna drop these phone lines. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is, boy. Nigga, boy, motherfucker. Listen, man, motherfucker be shaking like booty meat, boy. I get it. You know, I do. I get it. You know what I mean? I understand. You know what I mean? I like to pull a motherfucker's skirt up. I just want a motherfucker to just come out the woodwork and say that's what it is. Just come out the woodwork and say that's what it is, fam. High risk fight, I'm scared. My fighter dude is flat footed. He got some deficiencies, and this dude stylistically, he ain't gonna be there for when Vergil Ortiz load up and throw them wide ass shots that we see coming. He ain't gonna be there to get hit with that shit. So yeah, it's a good chance. He got great footwork. And like they say he Crawford 2.0, slick black fighter. Yeah, I don't know about that, dog. This is an elite slick black fighter. This ain't no McKinnison or this ain't no Lubin or none of that there. Now this you know what I mean? This nigga way better than them. So I don't know about that one. And that's what it is, fam. That's all it is. I mean, just come out and say that. I bet you just come out there, tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I'd rather, listen, and guess what? And truth be told, Bullchuck beat you. Bullchuck beat you. Dropped you twice, he beat you. So, truth be told. You get what I'm saying? Just want to throw that out there. Now, I'm going to drop these phone lines in a minute. Hold on. Here go Mama Ho. She back. She got a hat on again. She got a, hey, look here. Mama Ho, can you do this? Yeah. Mama Ho, can you do this? I got some gray hairs up there. I got some gray up there. Mama Ho, can you do this? You know what I mean? I just want to, you know what I mean? I just want to know, can you do this right here, Mama Ho? Mama Ho, can you rub your fingers like this here? Like, rub your fingers. Like, do like that. Can you do that? I'm just asking. Just asking for a friend. True. Just asking for a friend. All that yarn, like hanging down.
What I'm saying is, he wasn't hanging around Adrian Broner when we was in the Sean Porter camp.
Yeah, he did go home after each training.
So after each training, Tank, when we was around Tank didn't hang out with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner and us used to go play pool every night. I would have my drinks. Tank would go home. Hey, Rod, check this out. Hey, Rod, I gotta say this because it's on my mind right now. Check this out. Now it's starting to make sense. You know how you be thinking about shit that happened in the past and all that shit there? I told y'all, like, probably about 3 years ago, I was in San Antonio. I was on the Riverwalk, staying at a hotel right on the Riverwalk. And the Hofield family stayed right off the Riverwalk in San Antonio, downtown San Antonio, right by the police stations. Police station right there. They stayed right by it. I remember Kid and Mama Hofield picked me up from the hotel. We went to Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. He had one. There was an RBGA. He has one RGBA. He has a boxing academy in San Antonio. We went there.
I know I still talk to that trainer that work with him all the time. That's how I know what be going on a lot too. Other shit. Went there. After that, we went to Davies facility. Cameron Davies, shout out to you, Cam. You know, went to his facility when that's where him and Kid used to sleep at. You know, he said, when my son was homeless, we didn't have anywhere to stay. They stayed with Davies right there in that compound. Davies was the one they got up under. I think they met him through Rick, Freeway Ricky Ross, something like that, right? But anyway. And then Davies told him, I'm going to get you the 10-0. Once I get you the 10-0, I'm going to sell your contract rights. Well, I'm going to get you the deal with Golden Boy. So that's how he got with Golden Boy. Cameron still own a percentage of Kid Austin. You know, because when they ain't had nowhere to stay, you know, they had a place to stay and all that shit there over there. You know, I guess he was running from somewhere. I don't know what the fuck happened. But anyway, so we over there, right? I'm seeing the whole compound. I interviewed Cameron Davis. I still had that video. I gotta find it, but I still have it. Then we go to this place where, you know, I call this shit the cryo chamber. They got some place where you can lay down in this capsule, and they say the water simulate the Dead Sea, and you lay in it, and you be floating on top of the water, and they close the capsule. He doing all this shit. Yeah, this is the stuff that I do for my son. I take him in, you know, we got this cryo chamber right here. It looked like something on Dragon Ball Z. When Goku, you know, when they had to go into the hyperbolic time chamber or some shit, they used to go in and, you know, and try to, you know, to heal and all that stuff there, right? It looked like some shit like that. It's shit funny as hell, right? Then we smoked some Reggie at the Davies facility. I told Mama Ho, I said, man, this shit trash. Wait a minute, no, you're not going to be talking about my weed like that. This is some of my best weed. I said, man, this ain't it, Papa. You know what? I got something for you. I'm going to call my other guy. So he called his other guy. Yeah, meet me at the house tonight. You know, yada, 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 right? Dude came over, gave him the weed. So we leave, go back to Mama Hofield and Kid Austin's. Is it a condo? I wouldn't say like a condo. It's a condo. It's on the top floor, right? We go there, right? On the condo, they got like a back patio where you standing on top of the roof. You can go out and see the sun or the stars at night, stuff like that, right? They still live there right now. When they see the interviews, I know the background. The kid, I'll just say, he said, yeah, man, you know what? He said, you know what, Unc? He called me Unc. He said, you know what, Unc? I say, what's up? He said, man, you and my dad look just alike. He told me, right? I let that one slide. I was like, man, I don't look like this. You know, this is when we was on good terms though. But he said, yeah, man. He said, man, you know what, man? I said, what's that? He said, my dad has never let anybody come over our house. I said, what do you mean? He said, yeah, man, all the different places that we lived at, my dad never let anyone come over our house. You the first person that he's ever let come over here. He must really like you. True. But you know, I didn't think nothing about it at the time. So he said that, right? Mama Ho come out on the balcony. Look, okay, all right, look, I got some more stuff right here. Yeah, you know, my guy brought my other stuff with, you know. So I don't smoke blunts. I said, I don't really smoke no blunts, dog. Like, I don't like tobacco. I like smoking straight weed. I don't like tobacco. But he said, come on, no, this is different. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, this is a hemp leaf. This is not really. I said, all right, cool. So roll the shit up, fire it up, smoke it. It's the same shit. When I said, bro, like I said, man, he said, what do you think about that one? What do you think about this? I said, hold on, let me let it sit down a little bit. Let me settle. Know what I mean? About 20 minutes went by, because he went back in, came back out. I'm talking to Kid on the phone, right? I'm talking, you know, I think because, you know, Kid can't use the phone, but he let him use the phone, shit like that. I'm sitting out there, and I this is on video. This is on video where I'm in it, where Well, I got the camera report of that kid also on the patio, stuff like that. But him telling me about his dad, Mama Hofield, that's not on video. He say, so now I'm thinking about this shit, right? I say, oh, this shit starting to make sense now. So remember I was telling y'all, when Kid Austin, when the woman had got beat up by Mama Hofield, I released that video. When he beat the woman, slammed her down, broke her finger, he choked her out, kicked her and all that shit there, told her he'll put the pum to her head and, you know what I mean? He said her brains out. You get what I'm saying? She told me when I interviewed her, she say, and I met this woman. I met her in Houston. She lived in Houston. Met her, spoke to her and all that stuff there. This is Freeway Ricky Ross's sister. She say, damn, what she said. When I interviewed her, she said he crazy. She said he's very zesty. Her daughter said he was zesty. Yeah, like he's crazy. Like, I never even dated this guy. He just flipped. He said that because he met me, I was his girl and all this stuff. I mean, he was never together. Because she going through some shit. You know, whatever, right? Man, he was never together. Like, what the, you know. So, she told me Kid Austin lured her over there. She said, yeah, because, you know, I met him through Rick, because Rick is her brother. I met him through Rick. He went to holler about he fell in love and told her this queen, and you such a queen, and this and that. And she said she didn't really like him because, you know, George Jefferson Predator, nigga looking like, you get what I'm saying? You know. He said he was zesty. I never forget she said he was zesty, right? I said, damn, every woman I know that talk about this nigga say he's zesty, right? She said, but he lured her over there. Because, you know, he lured her over there. Kid Austin. Not knowing it was going to be that set up and all that stuff there, right? So I said, oh, so I want to do, they play this game together. Okay, son, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go out there and talk to him and test the waters, check the temperature, see what it's like, because I'm having a hard time reading him, and I just want to know, find out is he into me or not? All that stuff there, right? So I'm thinking, hey, Tila, I'm thinking that maybe that's what it was about. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, you know what, man? I'm sitting there like, you know, I ain't think about it at the time. But now, I don't fuck with the nigga. I'm sitting back reflecting. I'm like, you know what, man? My nigga, I don't know. Was this nigga trying to butter me up for, you know, was mama trying to holler? You get what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of shit going through my head right now. True. Hey, Jamie, I'm like, there's a whole lot of shit going through my head right now. I'm like, hey, new country. I'm like, man, was this nigga trying to holler or what? Like, you get what I'm saying? Was he trying to butter a nigga up? I mean, I don't know. Let's see.
Tank never went out with none of us, not one time in any camp. And he was 170 and didn't go out at any time.
Hey, look how Mill looking. Look how Mill looking. Hey, look at the look on Mill's face. Look at the look on Mill's face with Mama Ho talking.
Any camp. And he was 170 and didn't go out at any time in no camp. And he was eating right. And so what you're saying is speculation. I'm telling you from seeing him athletic. He went in there and sparred some Russians about 10 rounds. He got stopped in one of them. But yeah, that was his weight sparring. And that's why he got on the scale, because they would think about him and Floyd going in. And he was like, all right, everybody was like, what's your weight? And that's how they pulled it up. He wasn't out of shape. Tank is naturally 170 pounds.
This last fight versus Roach, he came in weighing what, like 133?
I'm not saying he can't make it. What I'm saying is that's weakening him.
Hey, you know what? This is some whole shit. Hey, Taylor, did you see this? I'm not saying that he can't make it. This is just weakening him. Look, bro, listen. Oh my God.
True.
Hey, Miss Jessica. Hey, shout out to Steph. Hey, Steph. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Ron, boy. Hey, Big Ron. Hey, listen, look at this one more time. Is it just me? I could be tripping, because I did smoke a little bit. Hey, Schoolo, is it me, fam? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm hating. Is it me just hating or what?
That's weakening him. What I'm saying is,
What, like 133?
I'm not saying.
Look, the nigga got his hand on his face. Wait, hold on, what the? Wait.
Yeah.
The nigga got his hand on his face like a hoe. Look, hey Lee, look here, man. I know you might think I'm hating, and I might be hating a little bit, but let's continue.
After his last fight versus Roach, he came in weighing what, like 133?
I'm not saying he can't make it.
I'm not, listen. I'm not saying he can't make it. And then he tell this nigga, I'm not saying he can't make it. Oh my God, this nigga here, boy. Cotton candy, sweetie, go, let me see. I do it wrong. Do 2-0. Let's go. Oh my God.
What I'm saying is that's weakening him. That's why he was weak in Roach fight. He don't have the power. You see how even Devin outgrew the division and had to move up. Tank outgrew the division and trying to hold it on because of his height.
Hey, look how
They're holding it because of his height, not because of his abilities. Because they don't want nobody to outbox him with a long jab. And we know that. But Tank will come in 170. But his height, he's too short.
Hey, the nigga, hey, Schoolo, I got that nigga, hey, Tila, I got that nigga rocking hats now. Hey, Tila, I got him rocking hats now. You did?
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells for being a member for 39 months. She said, Coach Malachi, that's like asking if they heard of Betty Wright. Man, facts. Come on. Shout out to Mr. AGR. He just gifted 10 people new memberships. Let's give our sister Lisa Bells and Mr. AGR a round of applause. And let's hit him with the Huggy Bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Sheila, stop it. I'm sitting back thinking now. I'm like, damn, the kid. So the kid, because a lot of people, the kid. I thought the kid was innocent at first. I said, yeah, the kid, he's an innocent kid. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, now I'm thinking about this shit, right? This was 3 years ago, but I'm thinking about this shit. I was like, oh, you know what, man? I wonder if this nigga trying to, you know what I mean? Wonder was he trying to bust a move like Young MC? You get what I'm saying? hey, shout out to Benny. Hey, Benny Snake Eye. I'm like, is this nigga trying to bust a move? You know what I mean? Stop. If you want it, you got it. Yeah, baby. Just bust the move. I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere, dog. I swear I didn't know I was going to say that. Dog. Y'all know I be freestyling this shit. Hey, Steph, I didn't know I was going to say that, Steph. I'm sorry. I was wrong for that one. I take full, hey, Ron, I take full responsibility for my actions. I ain't going to try to put it off on nobody else. I take accountability. I was wrong. Carla, what's your name? You called from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
One thing I know about you love sitting on mama hoe, bro. Every chance you get. You run up your ass, you go off, bro. That's what you learn, bro. When you learn the first time, what did you do? Yo, mama, leave it alone, bro. Yeah. Man. Yo.
Hey Jamie,
Mama hoe.
I don't cross. Hey Jamie, I don't cross the line, dog. I gotta chill. I do gotta chill. It's just so I can't help it, dog.
Wait, throw him out, man. Come on, man. You don't have to be doing the man like that. Every chance you get, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna stall.
Do that quick. Do it, man. But back to boxing. Ortiz and Boots, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I lost track. Who dug who with these two motherfuckers? All I know,
yeah, I lost track.
Ortiz won that last fight. Yo, coach, come on, bro. It's hard to keep up. When Ortiz won that last fight, I saw one fighter, guy from Philly, jump in the ring, and made that. He made the guy act like an amateur, bro, scared to fight.
Yeah.
But Boots was like right there, bro. Like, I'm here. What's up? And Boots was like, man, fuck all that we said in the past. You just won. You free, I'm free. Coach, in my book, that's a direct challenge, bro.
But now, listen, Jamie, not only that, but DAZN, the network that both fighters fight on, want this fight. But the manager is, he's obviously shaking like booty meat. He want astronomical amounts of money. And they say he's not budging or whatever the case may be. At this point, I'm saying this is where the fighter needs to step up and say, you know what, Rick, I got this from here, fam. Look here, let me sit right at the table. Look, I don't need that. This what I want. Okay, look, we don't need this much. I ain't never made that much for my life any goddamn way. Look, man, let's just make this fight happen, and we can structure it however we need to structure it, man. But you get what I'm saying? Because he has a take it or leave it approach, like Al Heyman did with Crawford. Yeah. So, and it's like, man, look, do you want and it's making Vergil look bad, and Vergil, in my eyes, hide behind the manager. So,
in fact, so to me, it's clear Boots is ready to fight now, and Ortiz he chose to do nothing, and he made more excuses not to fight the guy. For me, it's an even field. I don't care who the A side is, and none of that shit. But now, motherfuckers, you guys got to get in the ring. And for both fighters, I tell you what. All I want to hear is a date. Give me a date when you two getting on the ring.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't want to hear shit, man. And for Ortiz, asking the type of money like he got a Canelo win in his resume, come on, bro. What the hell are we talking about now, man? It's like that. Oh, and Shakur, coach, real quick. Not knowing shit about Hagler, bro. No, nobody told him about Hagler was a killer. Bro, seriously, that pains me to hear. That probably coming from a future Hall of Famer. Yeah. And to be honest with you, bro, I don't understand the guy sometimes. Today, coach, the problem is these fighters today ain't Hagler, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you understand that. And that's the problem, bro. So, they're not that. So, bro, this is where boxing is at. So we must understand that. So me as a fan, it is what it is, bro. I'm not going to cap for one of these motherfuckers, bro. They're not Hagler. That's my call. Respect from New York.
A salute, fam. Yeah, again, fam, I just want the fight. Yeah, that's it, man. Like all that, because see, all this stuff sound familiar to me. I've seen this movie before. With Crawford and Spence. I've seen this movie before. With Canelo and Benavidez. I've seen this movie before, fam. This ain't nothing new. Fighter hiding behind the manager. The manager saying we need A, B, C, and D. And then they being very, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, come on. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Coach, what's up? It's Country, man.
Man, Country, talk to me.
Hey, you better be careful, man. Mama Ho gonna be creeping on your DMs. You're gonna be asleep in the middle of the night. All you're gonna see is that big ass forehead bust through the door. You're gonna be talking about, I got my better stuff now. Can I get those drawers? He gonna take a page out of Adrian Broder's book talking about he wants the drawers. Be careful, bro. Be careful.
I don't know about him wanting the draws. He might want to give up the panties, but I don't know about the draws part. But shout out to Country. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about all that now. Yeah, Mama gonna say he want the draw now. Mama might come and say, Mama might want to throw her panties on the stage or something like that. You know how it is, but you know, hey, but I ain't into that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Corey from Miami. How you doing, sir?
Corey, talk to me, brother.
Listen, Coach, man, I'm so tired of these dudes, man. Vic, what you gonna do, family? If you gonna fight this man or what, bro? Y'all ducking and dodge. You playing games.
He said ducking and dodging.
The man got in the ring and asked you, what you trying to do, homeboy? Like, stop playing. Like, y'all, bro. You gonna fight this man or what? You hide behind your people. You hide. Who got in the ring? You know what I'm saying, Coach? Like, all the old. You talked crazy before.
Yeah.
And you said this before. Bro, I'm not concerned about that, sir. He got in the ring and he said, oh, he wants some action. What are we doing?
Yeah, what we doing?
I don't understand. I don't get it, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all supposed to be prize fighters. You want some money. Boots obviously tired of the stigma around him, like he don't fight nobody.
Yeah.
He came to Texas and got in the ring, Jack. I don't understand all this, you know, as the great Bernie Mac would say, Philly family. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. Fight, dude. Oh, Coach, and also, shout out to Mama Hopefield. I love the Emmy Award winning performance. Hey, bro. Dog. Hey, man, you got that nigga voice with her. Dude, he got her voice down. I said, don't he sound just like this? Hey, dude, he be on Mill City crying. I be like, dog, go down just like this dude,
the voice so irritating. I'm like, how you sitting there listening to this motherfucker?
No, hey, and Mill be just sitting there looking at the camera. I be telling myself, Mill, man, you know this man bullshit, right? Like, he's lying, bro. Like, you could tell he lied. The stories don't make, no, we were there. Kids dropped him. Yeah, I was like, bro, when? When did all this happen?
Man, Mama Hobie, bro,
right?
check this out. I got to say this I didn't mean to interrupt you. But listen, I was in San Antonio. I saw Kid Austin spar. He sparred this guy from Argentina. And I mean, it was a good sparring match. Kid was doing a lot of moving around and stuff like that. And, you know, he landed one or two good shots on the guy, but it was pretty much an even sparring match, to be fair. Man, Mama Hopefield, after the sparring match, did you see what Kid did to that guy? Like, you know, he don't even have his grown man strength yet. You see when he cracked him? You know, did you see that? Because he was yelling instructions when he was on the side. And I'm like, well, and the dude caught Kid also with a real good shot. And Kid got on the bicycle and went to doing a lateral movement around the ring. And he like, yeah, move, box him. And then Mama Hopefield, now I know what I saw. You know, ain't nobody really, you know, do too much hellified. Kid caught him with a good shot. The dude caught the Kid with a couple of good shots. Kid was moving around a lot, all that stuff there. But he didn't really, like, it wasn't no domination in that like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, bruh, yeah. Mama Hopefield was talking to me after the sparring match as though I wasn't there, and he was explaining to me how the sparring match went. I'm like, Mama, what you're saying and what I saw is two different things. But I gave him a pass. I gave him a pass. I ain't saying that.
Hey, Coach, I remember the show that you was talking to him live in the Kid. He just gonna make you say some shit you never said.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, go to Florida, nigga, dog. That man ain't say that, dog. That dog, he say, hey, Coach, hey. When you said, bro, I ain't never said that. I'm like, no, that man ain't say that whole night.
Yeah, he said, I told him that his son was the greatest fighter of all time that I ever seen. Yeah, I'm like, what the world? I was confused.
Why would you say that? Yeah, I'm like, dude, you ain't fight nobody to say that. How could you say he ain't got no resume to say I'm like, dog, who's ain't gonna say that, bro? Now, he's the greatest fighter. Why would he say that? I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. Then he talking about Shakur, right?
Yeah.
Shakur, I'm like, dude, y'all had a chance to fight the man. Y'all ducked the fight. You said them folks poisoned y'all and did all this shit to y'all over there. You had a chance, and then he don't want to fight us. I'm like, how? He signed the contract to fight y'all. How you don't want to fight? I'm like, dog, this man, he just lying to himself, bro. Like, Mill City should be sitting there staring at the camera. I'll be telling myself, like, Mill, tell this nigga he lying, bro. He lying.
Mill City, Mill don't give him no pushback. None. He just let him, Mill let this man lie. Go ahead.
No, he just go. Hey, he was on there with Corey Spink. Telling Corey Spink, I don't know what you talking about. I'm like, Corey Spink come from a real fighting family, dude. What
yeah, he
the
do.
fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
No, this man do know what he talking about. He got a daddy and an uncle
yep.
that got to it. And he was an undisputed champion himself before. He
yep.
know what he's talking about. You don't know. We got marketing dollars. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's retarded, bro. But hey, coach, I ain't gonna hold up a show, brother. Happy holidays, big dog.
Yes,
be safe, bro.
I appreciate you, brother, man. Shout out to Corey, man. Miami, stand up. Hey, look. Bro, I'm like, this motherfucker would just look at you and just lie. You just, like, put it this way. And then it started making sense when I interviewed Camille, the Free Red Rican Ross sister, the one he beat up. Now it makes sense. He'll say some shit like this here. I don't want nobody in the chat to get offended. But I'm gonna use my sister Tila as an example for this. You gave me the eye. You told me you loved me. Tila like, nigga, I barely know you. When I told you that, you did tell me that. You don't remember telling me you love me? And you're like, nigga, what are you talking about? I just met you today. When did I tell you that? You told me that. Kid, didn't Tila say she loved me? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Tila. You did say that. When I said that, we got it on camera. Okay, show me the camera. Show me the video footage. Cause Mama Hopefield said that she got it on camera that I told her that her son was the greatest fighter of all time or some shit. I said, okay, what? Okay, show the camera. Show the video footage. Oh, I would love to see that. Oh, you gonna show? I got proof. Oh, just like you showed proof that Shakur set us up.
Bruh.
He planted drugs in our car.
Bruh.
What else Shakur did? He planted drugs in our car. You know, he called SWAT on us.
Bruh.
He slashed our tires.
Bruh.
He broke into 4 of our Airbnbs.
Bruh.
He stole our passport and ripped out the signature page.
Bruh.
Bro, just like you showed proof of all of that. We got a police report. Just like you showed proof of all of that. Like, she told me, she said something wrong with him. She said he take Xanax. Call her, hold on. She said he has anxiety, he takes Xanax. Something wrong with him. He just a lie. And he'll say it with a straight face. And it'll catch you totally off guard. Bro, I ain't never seen that like that. It'll catch you, hey, Tila, it'll catch you totally. Tila, just imagine talking to a mofo and a motherfucker just come up out of the clear blue sky and say some shit that you know goddamn well, say you said some shit that you know goddamn well you didn't say, and they say that shit with a straight face. And it got you like, you go to thinking like, damn, I don't remember saying no shit like that. You did say that, you did. Kid, tell him he said it. And kid said, yeah, you did say that. That's when it hit me. The kid is down with mama. Kid is there to back up mama lies. I like the kid. But mama has reproduced herself through her womb and her bosom, the second version of her. Do you get what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. And guess what? Guess what? Never mind. Because y'all already know I spoke to kid. I said mama before. It's real mama. Mama live in she live in Jersey? Either Jersey or New York, something like that. I'll call her. What's your name? You call her from?
Hey, what's happening, Coach? It's Freddie from East Oakland, baby. What's going on with you? Like, happy Taco Tuesdays, man.
Salute, fam. Talk to me.
Yeah, okay. I want to talk about the Boots and the Ortiz situation. So you think Vergil running though, huh? Like a bitch, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, but see, look though, even though we make all the good points, right? But his fans though, it's gonna go through one ear and out the other. You feel me? I mean, all the good points he just made about why he's running, his fans will still support him. You feel me? You know, they're not trying to hear what you're talking about. Just like I was arguing just now online about the Canelo and Crawford fight. This Mexican swear up and down Canelo won. I was like, dude, Canelo said he lost himself, man. I'm like, are you still gonna be in denial? Like, some people just hate to accept the fact that he lost. It's just crazy. And then I got just one more thing to say, Coach. I told you about with Anthony Joshua and Alicia. It's hard for me to pronounce her last name. But remember I said it was at the poolside chilling?
Mm.
And I think Ant hit that, man. I think he was nailing that. And I'm not a player, man. I'm happy to see I'll be happy to see people live their best lives. You feel me? You know? That's all I gotta say for the day, Coach. But happy Taco Tuesday. I'm about to go to the store and get these tacos still so I can start cooking.
All right, shout out to Freddie. Salute, fam. Overtown, stand up. They say happy Taco Tuesday, huh? I ain't, yo. Hey, what you say? Flex say mama had brainwashed kid. Yeah, like now, guess what? Now all of it makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Mama Hofield did say we kidnap. Listen, we hypnotized kid. We hypnotized kid ever since he was a baby. Y'all remember that? Now it makes sense. You know, kid, okay, kid. Yes, mommy. I mean, daddy. I mean, call me Dami. Yes, I am hypnotizing you. You are hypnotizing me. You are going to, your job, every time I tell a lie, you are to back my lies up. My job is every time you tell a lie to back your lies up. Okay. Who are you to me? Your son. No, say it the way I see it. My son. Say it like that. My son. That's it. That's better. Who am I? You're my dad. No, I'm not your dad. You're my mom. No, I'm not your mom. You're my Dami. Yes, I'm your Dami. I'm your daddy and your mommy mixed into one. I gave birth to you out of my bussy. You know what a bussy is? Bussy. I gave birth to you. Yes, and I fed you milk from my bosom. You know, what about your bosom? Yes, my bosom. Okay, so I'm like, oh, now it makes sense.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh. Listen to the rhythm of the chimes. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do.
Open your eyes. In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh. You are capable of great feats of strength and courage. Strength and courage.
It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend. Because now the real Floyd is there, but in that ring, you know, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship.
Back to the punch, I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man.
Yeah,
it wasn't Floyd in there.
Bruh. I just say, you will win over 40th Street Black. Win. Invincible. Win. Mean. Win. Downright nasty with strength.
Shout out to season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
He say, oh, you did say that. I told y'all, when Floyd go in that ring, that's not Floyd in that ring. Oh, you did say that. Hey, listen, look at how Kid Austin wrote it there. Oh, you did say that. I was like, oh my God. Shit. Oh, you did say that. Yeah, man, that shit worked. That shit worked. He hypnotized him. That shit worked. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Miles Tide State, man.
Miles Tide, talk to me, brother.
Hey, man, that clip with him saying we hypnotized him as a kid, like, man, come on, dog. This man gotta stop. I ain't gonna lie. You got Mama Hopefield right. Look. I had a picture. I don't know why when you said that shit with Kid Austin can't see. I got a feeling he tried to tell Kid Austin, don't call him coach, call him stepdad. I mean, call him Malachi. You know that nigga, he can't help himself. You gotta watch that dude. That dude he a master manipulator. He done molded some image in that boy's head. Yeah. So that's why that boy said, yeah, he usually people don't come around here like that. He must really like you. Like that's the dude say, hey, tell us, dude, yeah, my mama, she say you're a good person. She likes you.
Hey, Tay, more time. I was like, I'm thinking about it, right? Tay, I'm dead ass serious, bro. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, all this shit starting to make sense now. I'm adding up all the breadcrumbs. The signs was there, but I wasn't looking for it because I was like, I wasn't, I'm out there, doing my interview, getting content, stuff like that, going to different gyms, go to different cities. Because when I come to Houston, I got to go to. I got to go to Jay. I want to hit you up because I want to go to Jay Prince gym. I got to go there. I ain't never been there, so I want to go there and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, but now I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker zesty. He was saying all kind of crazy shit. Yeah.
That's the oldest trick in the book. You got kids, man. Have your child go talk to that. Just like how she said she was learning about Austin. Austin, oh yeah, how you doing? The kid gonna butter you up, then dad come in and try to sweep you off your feet like, oh, this my boy, you met him.
He said, the kid butter you up.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, that's that nigga Playboy. That's his MO, man. And old boy, hey, when he be on old boy shit, man, you can tell he be just letting goddamn Mama Hopefield talk, and he know when you know a nigga bullshit, and you know that lady trifling. That's why he be looking. That's why Miles be looking down. That's why he be like, oh hell no, like he want to say everything that we saying right now. He want to say it, but that nigga he forced to just read the chat. Why that nigga on stage?
Yeah, he put his head down. He can't. He want to say something. He like, man, you know what, man? It's like I'm like, oh, hold on, what? That shit ain't make no sense. What happened again? What do you mean it doesn't make sense? I told you. This shit, he don't challenge him or nothing, bro.
Hey, look here, coach. He gonna start wearing a bonnet eventually. Hey, I tell you what. Hey, 2026, we're gonna have Mama Hopefield in a bonnet, not giving a damn. Just telling y'all. Well, if y'all watch my son, the kid, we had him out of the ring as a monster. And he came back so happy. That nigga is sick, bro. Hey, I'll talk to you, coach.
All right, shout out to Bar Ties. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey, shout out to Corey. Hey, shout out to Corey, man. Miami, stand up. 305 Dade County. Dropping that heifer. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Yeah, man.
Received.
Hey, what to say, Tay? What to say, Corey? He say True Media Podcast is the best, the most authentic show on YouTube that I've seen. Shout outs to Coach for being a real one. Hey, man, I appreciate that, fam. Hey, listen. I'm sitting back thinking, right? I'm like, you know what this motherfucker trying to, was he, you know what I mean? Bro, because it's kind of like, hey, you know what? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Because it's kind of like he rolled out the red carpet for a nigga, too. Like, I'm in this, come on, I'm going to listen, me and Kid, we're going to come pick you up, and then we're going to take you. I want you to see what a world-class trainer, what a world-class, what a world-class fighter, how does he train? I'm like, well, I haven't been around world-class fighters. I know how to train. No, but you need to see what we do. So, that day, it was a Saturday. I'll never forget. Was it Saturday? Hold on. Was it Saturday? No, it wasn't a Saturday. It was during the week. I want to say Wednesday. You know what? It was Friday. Because I got there on the Thursday. I got there because it's cheap. Hotels in San Antonio was cheap. The one I was at was a good. I had a good rate. But it was a real nice, clean hotel. I'm trying to think what day. I think I was in San Antonio like 3 days. Yeah, it was 3 days because I ended up leaving. I got there Wednesday, and damn, you know what? I want to say no. You know what? You know what? I think I got there either Wednesday or Thursday. I know I left Saturday. No, did I leave Saturday? Damn, dog, I forgot. I was there 3 days, but I forgot which days I went. I want to say Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I left Sunday. That's what I left Sunday. So, like, yeah, we gotta come pick you up. I want you to see what we do, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, I ain't think nothing of it. Come pick a nigga up and shit. I'm in the damn, you know what, dog? Damn. I'm trying to think. Did he tell? Oh, you know, I was in the back seat. Yeah, I was in the back seat. Cause I was thinking, did he tell a kid to get in the back seat? But yeah, I was in the back seat. I got in there, and they picked me up and shit. We go to where did we go to first? I want to say we went to Robert Garcia. We went to Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. We went there first. Then I conducted the interview at Davies facility. And I conducted the interview at Robert Garcia Boxing Academy because I interviewed one of Robert Garcia's coaches. Then we leave there. We go to this cryo chamber place. You know what I mean? This is, you know, and guess what? So the kid was in the capsule. I forgot this part. I don't know how I forgot this part. The kid was in the capsule. This is like a nice little facility. A lot of athletes go there. They got a lot of sports science for recovery and stuff like that. So the kid was in the capsule. There's this room that you go in, right? It's very peaceful. It's like, it got like nice, calm music playing, like smooth, some Oriental shit. You know what I mean? Like the Oriental music, very calm and smooth, right? And it was like, damn. Like the lights was kind of low. This is the God of the truth. The lights was kind of low on the inside. But it's a place like where you go at and you want to have peace and tranquility, and you get what I'm saying? It's real nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's real nice. Mama Ho sitting over there in the chair. I'm sitting in the other chair. You got to take your shoes off when you go in. So I took my shoes off. He went in. He was like, yeah, you know. Yeah, you know, and kid, like I told you, like kid, like he's going to be a world champion soon and all of that stuff there. And you get a chance to see how a world-class athlete, what a training camp looks like. And this is what we have. And, you know, we got all kind of things. Like at that facility, Davies facilities, they have like a recording studio, TV. If we want to shoot a commercial, we can do that. We have all of this stuff here. He kept saying we. I'm like, what you mean we? This the white man shit. This the Cameron Davis. This his shit. What you mean we? He talking about what we got. This ain't, well, yeah, but he sponsors us. He's, you know, it's like, what's his is ours. It's kind of like it's both of ours, you know. They're millionaires, we're millionaires. Like, he was just like, but I ain't really think nothing of it because I didn't think that Mama Ho was a pathological liar like that. It didn't really dawn on me at the time. This is my first time meeting her and her son. First time me meeting them, her and her son. So I didn't really think much of it, right? But now I'm thinking about it. When we went back, once we went to the grocery store. I got that on film too. That's in the interview. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. Mama Hopefield says she's from Albany Projects out of Brooklyn. I'm from Albany Projects. You know, Bill Haney's not from Albany like me. I'm from Albany Projects. He's not from where I'm from. I said, I'm finna go to Brooklyn to find out, do anybody in the Albany Projects know your bitch ass too? I'm finna find out. One thing about me, I'm gonna find out now. We damn sure gonna find out. Well, let's see what's up. Let me hold on. Let me go to my videos. I'm gonna pull it up because I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. One thing about me now, I got receipts now. One thing about me. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Videos. Hold on, I'm finna pull it up right now. Bear with me. I'm finna pull it up right now. I'm trying to find.
The video. How do I? Oh. Kid Austin. Where that interview at? You dig? I found it. I found it. Hold on. Hold on, I think I found it. Nah. Here you go, right here. Yeah, I found it. All right, I found that. We got that. Hey, here you go right here. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. I found it. Here you go right here. So the interview was done here. This is San Antonio. I mean, I did a nice intro for him. Did a nice intro for him and everything.
Everybody, it's Kid Austin. Salute to Coach Mal. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Kid Austin. Salute to Coach Malachi. He flew all the way down here to San Antonio to be with his nephew. You know what's up.
He said to be with his nephew. Remember, I told him he was calling me uncle. I just met him. Listen, my first time meeting him, he was calling me uncle. He said, unc, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he was calling me unc. Like, I ain't tell him to say that. That's what he was saying. Yeah, I had did this little kid, Maximus. Nice little cute little kid, man. Maximus, man. Now this, that's Jaron Davies. I edited this myself. Everybody know right now that you're gonna be on the. Hello, what Mama Hofield? Mama Hofield, she jump all in the. She jump in the video. Hey, I'm interviewing the kid. Mama Hofield jump in the video. Now I ain't gonna lie, boy. I don't know how this boy make 135. I've been hearing some crazy shit about this boy. All jokes aside, I know me and Mama Hofield, we got issues, but I'm gonna put that aside. But I've been hearing some crazy shit about this boy. Him and a lot of fighters over there go in the boy, not just him though. Did you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm talking about on some other shit. You dig? Babies, I know Keyshawn been saying this little, he been talking trash on Twitter and stuff like that. You know, he's saying certain things and yada, 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 yada. And shout out to Key and shout out to all those guys on the 135.
Hold on, what was it again?
But what we want to know is...
Keyshawn lied. Flat out lied. He never contacted me. That boy coward. He never reached out to me or Davies. And I'm going to bring Davies here in a little while so he can tell y'all on camera too.
Mama Ho, all in the videos. So, bro, like, now this is the white man's facility, Jaron Davis, but he giving me a tour of it. Oh, now look at all this goddamn yarn. All this yarn in this nigga hair, man. All this yarn. No, these are my locks. This is my hair, my locks. You're not gonna get this nowhere.
Right, but we were golden boy now. They spoiled us too.
Yeah, so I'm just showing y'all. Remember I told y'all we was in a grocery store? This the grocery store.
That's the same thing I had. You don't know what it is.
It's a dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. It's a what?
Dragon fruit.
So
dragon fruit.
This is dietitian. You got to call a dietitian that has.
All right, this the place we was at.
The float chamber is a part of our sensory deprivation experience, and that's basically.
Hold on, what he said?
My name's Aaron.
The name of the place is called Float. If you are in San Antonio, y'all might know what it's at. That's the name of the place, Float.
My name's Aaron. I'm here at Float. I'm going to explain to you real quick what our float chamber is if you want to follow me.
It's called a float chamber. Yes, sir.
So our float chamber is a part of our sensory deprivation experience, and that's basically where we push you into this pod for an hour. This pod's filled with 10 inches of water, 1,200 pounds of Epsom salt.
Okay.
It's going to emulate that density of the dead.
You get what I'm saying? So listen, I told you, see one thing about me, I don't want nobody thinking I'm lying. Like, nigga, I told the nigga was in a little capsule, all that shit right there. Yeah, for real though. In the capsule and everything. Yeah, I'm dead ass, and shout out to Aquila. Yeah, I wasn't lying about that shit.
So you make it absolutely effortless for you to float.
Right.
What?
No, I say right.
Okay. First things first, we always take a shower, get all those oils off our body.
See, Sugar Ray Robinson, Ali, all of they ain't have none of that shit. They didn't have Hagler, they ain't have none of that cryo chamber, Dead Sea, Epsom salt, float. You know, they ain't have none of that. Know what I mean? But anyways.
Then we step into the float, lie down flat on our back, putting this down as well.
Okay.
And then we start a sensory deprivation experience from there.
What is it? Sensory deprivation. The sensory deprivation experience.
Basically,
for those who don't know,
we take about all your senses away by putting you into this specialized chamber. We heat that water and air to 94 degrees so you don't feel it.
Okay.
It's soft water, so it's really easy on your skin, easy to float on, and the lights are completely off. So it's pitch black and silent for an hour. It's great for meditation.
Yeah, great for meditation.
For stringing out your brain.
How often does the Kid Austin come in here?
Huh?
How often does Kid Austin the fighter?
Floyd.
Floyd.
Kid Austin comes in here at least, I think twice a week now.
I'm like, well, shit, if a nigga doing all that, he's shit, nigga, you supposed to be a Super Saiyan by now. Hey, nigga, you supposed to be a Super Saiyan. You supposed to be Ultra Instinct Goku at this point. Shit, you get what I'm saying? Nigga, you going floating in chambers and I'm like, nigga, floating in he took me to all that shit. hey, bossy talk. Yeah, that's what it is, fam. Hey, shout out to Lee. Hey, Lee, that's what it is, fam. Yeah, man, I'm trying to see. I don't cap. I got receipts. I say some shit. Yeah, this is what we did, dog. Nigga, but I ain't got the. Matter of fact, I do have the video footage. I think I had the video footage when we was on the patio, and he was telling me. Let me see if I find that. He was telling me about how much Mama Hofield liked me. Oh, let me see. Is this it? Wait, what is this? I'm trying to see if this is it. Yeah, he was telling me about, yeah, that was 3 years ago, 2022. Yeah. Yeah, he was telling, and I just, it was shitting on Abdullah Mason, at the time, and Keyshawn. I don't know what it would have with Keyshawn.
Once or twice a week, and he also comes and does massages as well. Gets all those good services here.
All right, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. He get the massages. He said he get all the good services. I told y'all Robert Garcia got an academy in San Antonio. This it right here. Y'all familiar with who this dude is right here? Still stay in contact with him right now. How this nigga make 135, boy? I know.
There's a lot of fighters here from San Antonio.
Hold on, what is his name? Garcia Boxing Academy. Marcos, tell me how long you been with Robert Garcia? Marcos.
Well, I've known Robert for a while now, but
that's his name, Marcos. That's his name, Marcos. That right there. Yeah, man, it is what it is, fam. Hey, shout out to Aquila. Yeah, Marcos. Hey, what you say, Ron say? He said, kid got no time away from mama. hey, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, motherfucker, shit, nigga, hey, but if I'm doing all of that, no nigga better not be able to whoop me. True. Yeah, dog, you don't fucked up. Yeah, Aquila, you don't fucked up. I don't got into the hyperbolic time chamber now. Yeah, I went to the Dead Sea. I went and got inside the capsule, floating on top of the water, meditating, rejuvenating my body. Schoolo, what's up? Hey, Schoolo, if I'm doing all of that, bro, shit. I better not lose no fights. Yeah, dog, you don't stand a chance, dog. Nigga, I'm floating on water, dog. I'm in capsules. Nigga, I'm in, you know, I don't train with Vegeta, Goku. You see Black Frieza. Yeah, I don't train with all them, dog. You in trouble, dog. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Lil Jessica. This nigga with the motherfucking, yeah, that nigga got, I'm like, man, that man got, okay. Shit, I ain't know y'all got all that. Yeah, dog, we got all that, fam. We got all that, dog. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is, baby boy. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? We in chambers. We getting the capsule. Hey, Jamie, see, that's what it is. The white dude explained it. I forgot his name. You get inside the capsule. You got to go take a shower, wash all the dirt and impurities off you, right? Then you go in there. You know, you go in there. You get in there. I think you had your boxers on or whatever. I ain't see him. And what he had on when he got in there. I ain't see all that. But anyways, the dude said you got a shower and stuff. So I'm looking at that. But I was impressed with it because I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, God damn, what kind of shit? That's some futuristic shit. I said the only person I knew who had something like that was Michael Jackson in the 80s. Michael Jackson had some shit. You know, Michael Jackson, y'all look up Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had some shit that let you go back in the time and, you know, of course I'm being facetious. But, you know, he had some rejuvenation shit he was on or some of that sort. So, you know, I'm like, I think Mike had something like this in the 80s, but I ain't never, you know what I mean? I'm like, this man doing all, hey Lee, this man doing all this shit right here. I say, shit, you better be a world class, you better be knocking niggas out. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, Dr. Tony, all I'm saying, fam, is this. I say, bro, listen, I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed. I said, I need to, you know. And then Mama Hopefield asked me, true story, Mama Hopefield asked me, she said, well, you know, I have access to this facility anytime. Do you want to try it out? And I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to try it out. I would have tried it out, but I didn't have any extra clothes. I wanted to see what it felt like. But now that I'm thinking about it, I say, damn, this motherfucker wanted a nigga to get into the hyperbolic time chamber and, you know, now Mama Hopefield would have came to me and said, you need something to wear? Don't worry, I have some undies for you. I have undies, I have a t-shirt. You know, don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, if you want to get inside it and see what it feels like, don't worry, I got you. Now, Mama Hopefield would have did that. That would have been too obvious. True. Hey, Lee, if Mama Hopefield would have did that, don't worry, but nigga, let's check this out. Listen, let you jitterbug know. So you go over, listen, but nigga tell you, don't worry, I got you, don't worry. It's okay, listen, go here's my shampoo. Here, time. Yo, what is it, mama? Yeah, go, listen, this is Coach Malachi, we gonna treat him right. Listen, go get him, go get my special shampoo. The one you got from Diddy? Yeah, the one I got from Diddy. Yeah, give him some baby oil because he's gonna have to oil himself up after. And listen, let him get in there. You know, he said he don't have any clothes. Do I have any undies in there? Yeah, I think you got some undies. Yeah, go get those undies. I think we're about the same size. Go get the undies and stuff like that, and let him go in there and, you know, let him be in there for like 20, 30 minutes. I want him to feel, you know what I mean? You know. True. Hey, Green Eyes. I said, this boy, Mama Hope was trying to. Hey, Ron. I said, you know what, dog? No, I'm gonna come back some other time by myself. I'm gonna come back by myself. I think they got something like that in Tampa. I live in Tampa. I think they got something like that in Tampa, dog. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check that out myself. You feel me, baby boy? You know what I mean? A whole nother time. I think you know what I mean? Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Tila. I'm sitting there thinking about it. You know how you be thinking? I said, man, this nigga look like he was trying to, Mama, oh, she liking a nigga. She liking a nigga, man. I'm like, look, Mama, oh, look, man, I don't get out like that. You did. I ain't knocking at that what you do now. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't knocking at that what you do, fam, but yeah, I don't get on like that. But now I'm thinking about it. You know, I'm not going. Kid also, y'all heard the video. He say, Coach Malachi, my uncle Coach Malachi, he came to San Antonio to kick it with his nephew. That was my first time meeting him. He was calling me Unc, and he was calling me his nephew. I wonder, was that by design? I wonder, was that by design? Hold on, nigga, I just met you. Put it this way. It's like a woman. it's like a woman and a man dating each other, right? Well, no, not dating each other. It's like the first time you meet a woman, right? You go over her house first. You never met her before. First time meeting her, and she got a son, and the son coming up to you. Hey, check this out. Hey, Tila, and the son coming up to you, calling you daddy. Hey, daddy, how you doing? Hold on, daddy. Hold on, man. What you talking about? I just met the mama today. Yeah, I just said, you get what I'm saying? So he calling me Unc. I just met him, face to face. He called me Unc. True. Yes, Unc. I like that. All right, and then you add that in there. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Unc. My dad, my mom, my Dami, she never let anybody come over here. Never. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was moving his neck like this, and now I'm looking at him like, she never let anybody come over here. I'm like, okay, I wonder what's wrong with this nigga neck, but maybe I'm just tripping, because it was dark. It was dark outside. We was on the patio, see the stars. I'm looking over the river walk and see people walking downstairs, see people walking on the sidewalk. So I kind of, you know what I mean? I got glaucoma in one eye and cataract in the other eye, so I wasn't sure. And I didn't want to jump to conclusions, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't obvious. It was like very subliminal. It wasn't no obvious shit. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't want to, I ain't notice it because I wasn't looking for it. But then I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. My mom, she never lets anybody come over here. Like, you're the first person that she's ever let come over here, Unc. I'm not gonna lie. Mom must really like you. I think she really likes you. I'm like, oh yeah? Oh, okay. Hey, Corey. Hey, now I'm thinking about that shit. Man, listen, he was giving me the signs the whole time. I was just too green to see.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Now, like I said, if he would have came out, if Mama Ho would have came out and said, "Look, I got some undies in the bag. You can put those on. I know you don't have anything, but don't worry, I got some undies. You know what I mean? You gotta, kid to show, show him what to do, show him what to do. You know what I mean? I'll be right here. I'll be right here by the door. If you need any help, let me know. If you need any help, let me know. I'm here for you. Make it last.
Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Hey, JC said, where JC at? JC say, if I was Sherlock, I definitely would have figured that one out. Hey, JC, no, listen, check this out, fam. I was trying to give him the benefit of the, bro, like, you don't understand, like, I wasn't thinking about that, like, you know what I mean? I ain't thinking no nigga gonna be trying me like that anyway, ain't nobody gonna try me like that. So I wasn't thinking about that. But now I'm sitting back, reflecting, I'm like, damn. I'm sitting back reflecting now. If he would have came out and said, I got some undies in the back, try those. Do you want to stay the night here? Now you smoke some of my finest Reggie. You don't have to go back to the hotel. You can stay here with us. If he would have said something like that, then it would have been obvious. It would have been like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, babe. Hold on, man, what kind of game you and your son playing? Hold on, man, I don't get down like that, fam. But he didn't do that. Mama didn't do that. Listen, Mama didn't do that. It was like very subtle stuff. Little something here, little something there. You get what I'm saying? Hey, what's she say? Tila say, and you wasn't on the show. She said, "Coach, so how did things go so wrong? What happened? You wasn't on the show? Mama Hofield was on the show. Mama Hofield went to tripping. Mama Hofield went to line. What happened? Now, Mama Hofield said I was phony. Oh, I did a show about Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason had just had a fight. He looked good, and I had praised Abdullah Mason. I gave Abdullah Mason some credit. I was like, yeah, man, I met Abdullah Mason. His dad, I got a good relationship with his dad. I mean, his dad talk on the phone all the time. He's a real good guy. I said, there's some good people, man. Abdullah looked real good. Y'all in the same weight division. One day y'all probably fight each other. And he went off. He started going off on Abdullah, saying Abdullah ain't fought nobody, this and that. And this what happened. I said, well, if Abdullah Mason ain't fought nobody, Look at his resume. He ain't fought nobody. I said, okay, since you're rating other fighters' resumes, how do you rate the level of competition that Kid Austin has fought? That's the question I asked him that set her off. When I said that, you're phony. You're phony. You told me that, no, you're phony. Even Kid said you were phony. Didn't you say that for Kid? He said, I'm not gonna lie. Kid said, I didn't say that. She lied on her own son and said that her son said that I was phony. Kid said live on camera, I didn't say that. Still got the show. And then she took the computer from Kid. No, give me the computer. You're phony. You said that my son was the greatest fighter of all time. You said my son was the greatest fighter that you ever seen, and he'll beat all of those guys. I said, man, when I said that, I ain't never said nothing like that. I got it on video. That's what he said. You said my son can beat those guys. I said, yes, I did say your son can beat them. I didn't say he would beat them. I said your son can beat them, but he got to get in the ring and fight them. Anything can happen in boxing. You can get in the ring and fight Abdullah Mason, catch him with a good punch and knock him out. Or he can get in the ring and fight your son and get in the ring and knock you out. This before the sparring footage dropped to anything. You got a shot. If you're a world-class fighter, you got a shot. But that's what happened. That's why I'm right there. And then listen. And then she said. She got mad. Hung the phone up. Closed the computer. And then texted me and said, no, she said, before she left, she said, lose my number. Like, I'm dead ass. That's what happened. True. That's what happened. Yeah, that what happened. Just like that. You wasn't here, Tila. You wasn't here. Yeah, you wasn't here. That's what happened. So, And then, what was this? Yeah, this is a troll right here. And then, that's what happened. And then, I'm trying to think. And then the kid sent me the video, or I already had the video of him beating up Camille, which is Freeway Ricky Ross' sister. Kid called me later on that night, was like, hit me up through Instagram. He apologized for his mama's behavior. Say, look, man, I don't know why she went off like that, man. I told her she need to call you and make it right and all that stuff there, yada, 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 blah, squaze. I was like, man, fuck her. I was like, man, I told Kid, I said, I ain't got no issues with you, Kid. To this day, I ain't got no problem with Kid Austin. I don't. Mama Holyfield, yeah. Mama Holyfield, yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to y'all, miss. He said that's why he asking for a $10 million fight to lose him. Yeah, bro. Like that's the God, honest to God, truth, bro. I showed y'all some of the receipts. Honest to God, truth, bro. For real.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Yeah, so when the Camille situation fell in my lap, I was like, man, I could have been put this dude on blast. Did you get what I'm saying? I could have been put this dude on blast, and I'm like, man, you know what? And there's a whole lot I can say about that situation, but I'm not gonna say on it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I did, y'all know I did my research. I interviewed his mother, Kid Austin, real mama, Camille. I interviewed I done real investigative journalism on this one. I interviewed the chick down, what's her name? Down in Fort Lauderdale, where they had right when Kid Austin was getting ready to fight Shakur Stevenson and they ducked out. They held training camp. They held training camp in Fort Lauderdale. What is her name? Is it Stephanie or Ashley? Hold on, let me see. What is her name? Ashley? I think her name is Ashley. I got an hour interview right now that I haven't released with Camille, the victim, and the yoga instructor. She told me everything. She said Kid Austin didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. He didn't want to go. The dad, the mommy was trying to get the fight because of the money. Mama Holyfield had anxiety. She said, she told me everything. She had a crush on Kid. She slept with him, this and that. Mama Holyfield was trying to get in on the action with her, but she didn't like him. She said he was zesty. Yeah, the white chick. It was the white chick. She said he was zesty. She told me everything. I got it. Listen. I have it right now recorded on video right now. Not you don't see on face, but it was a phone call interview. I have it right now. I have it right now.
True.
I have it right now. Right now, I got it right now. I'm just sitting on it. Just sitting on it. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I could have went to TMZ with this shit. Still might get to TMZ. Who knows? You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. One thing about me, I'm very, very calculative, and I'm very, very revengeful, and I'm spiteful. I'm spiteful than a motherfucker. Like I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga. If you do something to me, but I'm gonna try to do everything in my power to get my get back. That's me. You know what I mean? So I ain't letting shit slide. You know what I mean? I'm saying I'll let some shit slide, but if a motherfucker get out of pocket, I'm gonna show him. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna show him, like, dude, I don't know if you want to play with me. I ain't the one to play with. Not me. You get what I'm saying? You probably play with these other niggas. Don't play with me, dog. I'm telling you, like me, bro. Listen, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm a motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna make you and everybody who love you hate me with a passion. You dig? So it is what it is. Yeah, man. I got receipts. I got receipts now. I got receipts. I want to dedicate. No, we ought to dedicate this show to the hood already. Shout out to, I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. Peace to the family.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello.
And see, that's what really pissed me off. Because I'm like, dude, I've been had this shit. I could have eaten you. The only reason I ain't dropped it because I ain't want to expose Kid Austin. Because he the one sending it to me. How do I get footage of what goes on in your house? Oh, he's a hacker. I don't know how to hack. How the fuck am I hacking to your personal? Like, I got cameras inside of my house. If you got cameras inside of your house, outside of law enforcement or the security people, how can someone get footage? How can someone get footage of stuff that goes on in your house? How? I didn't commit no crime to get it. Ain't nobody bringing me up on charges. I don't see the feds knocking on my door talking about something. Yeah, you did something illegal and you got that's why that didn't happen. Your son gave it to me. That's how I got it. Camille has it as well, the video. So, it is what it is. Then, of course, the whole world seen it. Well, everybody's seen it in the circle since I dropped it. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, dude, like, my nigga, I spared you, bro. I could have been. I haven't even destroyed you yet. Really just toying with you. I haven't even destroyed you. I could have did a whole press release. Made sure that shit got on the Shade Room, Tasha K, TMZ, Hassan Campbell, all of the big urban platforms in the hip hop and entertainment. I could have did you dirty. You did. I could have did you dirty. You get what I'm saying? I could have, I could have did you. Still can. I still can. Just want to throw that out there. Still can. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
We'll give everybody a shout out right after these messages. I'm Capricorn. I'm very petty, but I'm like this here, right? I'm the type of guy like this here. If I'm your friend, I'm gonna go to war with you. If I'm your enemy, I'm the worst enemy you can have.
True.
Boy, if I'm your friend, I'm loyal. I'm right. It's whatever. But if I'm your enemy, well, you gonna want to do something. If I'm your enemy, bro, I'm telling you. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to my main man, Corey from Texas. Just So Sick. Willie Sumlin. Jack and Jaws. Shout out to and I'm the type of person like this here too. Like if it's somebody I fuck with, I'm cool. Like you my people, if I fuck with you and somebody fucking with you, then guess what? That's how I used to be. But now I'm kind of like I use a lot of discernment now. But I used to be like I was very serious about that. Motherfucker fuck with you. If you all right with me and the motherfucker fuck with you, he fucking with me. You get what I'm saying? And it's whatever. It's whatever from there. So but that's how I used to be. I ain't really like that. But I'm still like that. Like if I'm loyal to my friends. Like if it's whatever. Shout out to Corey. Mr. AGR. Shout out to Lisa. Green Eyes P. Florida Boy. Shout out to Carrie Pete. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to the lovely Tila. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man. JC in the building. Shout out to Rod. Shout out to oh yeah, what you say, Tila? Why she didn't call the police? She was scared. She was scared. And again, I took it personal myself because shit, like man, I don't know if you guys know, but me and my mother, we stayed in the shelter for battered women and children. My mother was a domestic violence, what they call survivor or whatever. We stayed in the shelter for probably 6 months, almost a year, until my aunt May found out where we were at. My aunt was like, man, bring that boy over here. And I stayed with my aunt. Stayed with my aunt in West Tampa at Columbus Court. I'm from the housing projects in West Tampa. Then my mother finally left. I think I told y'all the story before, but I don't even really want to go back into it. But yep, so that's what it is. That's what it is with me. I hate women beaters. You get what I'm saying? Like, dude, all these niggas out here, like, why you ain't show that same energy to Bill Haney? Nigga, when Bill had to put hands on your training camp and you were getting outrageous, why you ain't show that same energy to him? So, Yeah, shout out to JC. G5. Big Ron. Shout out to Rod. And shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. And I'm like, man, if she don't want to put the police on them, then, I can't overstep my bounds. That ain't my job to do that. That's something she gonna have to do. You get what I'm saying? If she don't want to do it, then so be it. If she's scared, so be it. Shout out to Rod. Bro, I got text messages this nigga was sending this lady. I'm like, he was sending this lady text messages threatening her. Got Kid Austin reaching out to her kids. Yeah, my Dami is gonna off herself because her mother passed away and she's depressed and she want to know, can you come back over and all that stuff there. Like he uses the kid to manipulate certain situations. Like she told me everything. And when I say I have the entire interview recorded, I have the entire interview recorded. When I say I have the text messages, not all of them, but I have some text messages, I have the text messages. It's a whole lot I ain't revealed, that I ain't show. You get what I'm saying? I got all that shit. Mama Hopefield listening now. She know I ain't lying.
True.
Mama Hopefield know I ain't lying. Shout out to, she listening right now. Shout out to Jamie. Country. Corey from Miami. Freddie from Oaktown. Mob Ties H-Town. Shout out to Lee. You notice I talk all this shit about Mama Hopefield. Mama Hopefield will never clap back at me. She'll never clap back at me. She don't want no smoke with me. Did you get what I'm saying? When she fuck around and do that,
True.
Got him.
True.
Shout out to Herb. Herb Winston, what's going on, Herb? What's up, fam? Man, I ain't seen you since 1972. Hey, man, shout out to Corey, man. Shout out to Corey. Flex. Summer in November. Shout out to Naj. Shout out to Master Goku. Freddie Chapman. Javier. Shout out to Big Ron. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Akila. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to La Jessica. My sister Lisa Bells. And you know, shout out to any of the brothers and sisters, Schoolo, everybody I forgot, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Tomorrow Christmas Eve. Is tomorrow Christmas Eve? What it is? Oh, tomorrow is Christmas Eve, fam. Y'all, listen, we gonna go live tomorrow Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go live just to see who show up. It ain't gonna be a long show, but I know everybody's families is in. I hope everybody have happy, wonderful holidays. You know, if you got a family member that's a black Muslim, militant Muslim, and he gonna ruin your Christmas. Don't invite him over. Don't invite him over. He gonna ruin the Christmas now. You got a white Santa Claus on a green tree? Do you know the book of Deuteronomy talks about the pagans? Do not follow the ways of the pagans. They like to cut the tree down from the forest and decorate it with glitter and gold. Do you know, sister, brother? You know that that's not supposed to do that, brother. You know that you supposed to take that money and like you went and supported the white man's holiday. Like, bro, listen, if you want to enjoy yourself, keep that cousin or uncle away. I'm telling you, he gonna ruin it. Hey, bro, that used to be me. I was that dude. I'm coming up. I'm ruining Christmas. I'm ruining Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, brother. Thanksgiving? What's so thankful about this day, brother? Do the Indians feel like, do they celebrate Thanksgiving, brother? Hey, man, I catch y'all, man. No, my motto, don't beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.